Well, let's just go ahead and just get started. Like, share, subscribe. Just now getting in. I think that's about an hour. A little bit under the hour. We're gonna talk about a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game 7 tomorrow night. I might be doing that stream. All the things I got going on. But yeah, I have to do the stream tomorrow. Yeah, because tomorrow's my Friday. So yeah. But anyway, this is Cold Head Podcast, and I salute to everybody once again. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody's good, safe, blessed on this Memorial weekend. Okay. All right. All right, for the Celtics yesterday, Jaylen Brown with 9-16, 0-4-3, 8-10 for the line, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He did have 4 turnovers. He had 26. Jason Tatum, before Wilson Strong calling, he had 8-20. He was 8-22, 0-8-3. Made all 15 of his foul shots. He had 7 rebounds. He had 2 assists, 2 blocks. He only had 1 turnover. Derek White was 4-10, 3-7 for 3, 4 rebounds. One of them offensive rebound was for the game winner. He had 6 assists, 1 steal. He had 3 blocks and no turnover in 42 minutes. Marcus Smart was 7-15, 7-11, 4-11 for 3, 3 or 4 from the line. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Robert Williams 4 or 5, 2 or 3 from the line, 7 rebounds, 1 block. He had 10. And Jimmy Butler was 5-21, 2 or 4 from 3, 12 or 14 for the line, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers. Caleb Martin, 7-13, 8 from 3, 3 or 4 from the line, 15 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Bam was 4-16, 3 or 4 from the line. He had 13 rebounds, 7 of them was offensive rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He had no turnovers. Max Strus was 3 of 8, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 or 3 from the line. He had 3 assists, 1 rebound. And Gabe Vincent was 6 of 18, 3 of 6 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 block. Duncan Robinson was 5 of 11, 3 of 6 from 3. He had 1 rebound. He had 13 points. But this game right here was kind of weird. I know a lot of people say that, it is what it is. But probably watched the game and I thought Django double dribbled. I thought he got away with a double dribble. You know what I'm saying? And but they said it's supposed to be 2.8 seconds. You know how they like to correct everything the next following day, about the errors and everything like that. But it is what it is in Boston. They be playing in front of their fans in Game 7. They had only won 1 game, at home, and then they average. You know what I'm saying? They average at home as well. So I don't know who's going to win it. You know what I'm saying? I did say Boston when the Golden State Warriors wasn't going to make the finals, but but whoever role players step up and everything like that, to me, is going to win this game. Win the next game, and the stars got to be stars, man. Stars got to be stars. When you a superstar, you got to get out there and get it done. he got to go out there and get it done. Because Denver Nuggets been at home like, hey, like, kicking their feet up like, hey, what's going on? They like that. They want to know who their opponent's going to be. So, yes, I could see Miami winning tomorrow. I could see Boston, like either team could win. Miami does have a great chance. The only reason why I say that is because how Boston play. They're very pedestrian at home. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be excuse me. It's gonna be very pedestrian to see what's going on out there. So I don't like what I'm seeing right now out of Jimmy Butler for the last 3 games, man, and predicting that and guaranteeing wins, man. Django, you gotta bounce back. You gotta bounce back or something. All these guarantees, man. I don't still know. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on, what's going to happen with that. I really do believe that, like I said, if the best players show up, whoever star steps up, and the other players, come on in. You know what? This got to be done too. Shout out to Derek White, man. Ever since Derek White been balling, man. Great defensively. Great defensive player. You know what I mean? And to me, it's just like how Caleb Martin is that, he's been balling every kind of game during this series. Derek White been pretty much doing the same thing for the Celtics, man. And they traded for him, and before the trade deadline, and hey, paying dividends right now. I'm waiting for everybody to come on in, and nobody don't come in. Hey, I can do this all by myself. It'll be no different. I don't know what they're gonna do, but they need to do something. I don't know. This series is just really flipped, and I just think it flipped to the Celtics side. But Derek White, man, just been stepping up like he has been ever since the Celtics have acquired him for the trade deadline. And the putting the pedal to the metal, just getting it done for him. I just don't know what I want. I just don't know why. It's cold. Yeah, because it's cold. That wind is outside. Need my hoodie. Right. That is so much better. I was close. It's a nice day outside out here in the west. Very nice. And just the wind blowing as fuck. The wind blowing like a motherfucker out here. So that's that coast life for you. But look at this. Well, I don't see nobody in the chat or anything like that, but let me just see. I just dropped the link anyway. Go ahead and get my puff give on here. Holiday weekend. I know people out with their families and stuff like that. Y'all be safe out there. Everything. I'm chilling. Me about to get some puff give going on around here. And all of my homies is doing yard work. That's all the homies are talking to me about today, man. They gotta do yard work. Man, where you go? Oh, he'll bounce back in. I'm gonna eat first. The homemade subsandwich.com. Yes, indeed. Made to perfection. Blue jelly bean. I'm just waiting for everybody to come through. So I'm gonna eat first. Let me check some out. It was 34 or 78. It was 43%, 43.6. Celtics was 35.5. Celtics was 7 on 35 from 3, which is 20%. The Heat was 14 out of 30, 46.7%. The Heat was 23 of 29 for the line, 79.3%. Celtics was 29 out of 34, 85.3%. Celtics had 12 offensive rebounds. The Heat had 17 offensive rebounds. The rebound game was even at 47. Boston had 18 assists. He had 22 assists. He had 5 steals. Boston had 4 blocks. Miami had 4. Celtics had 8. They had 12 turnovers as a team. And Miami only had 5. I'm thinking about it for the Miami Heat. They got to win this game. They got to win tomorrow. They have to. And you don't want to be the first team. This is the first time that that's the fourth time a team forced Game 7, but this would be the first Game 7 that it's not on the road. It's going to be a home game. So I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to be getting from everyone. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that's missing on the milk carton, they show up and they don't. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna be controversy no matter what. That's how I see it though too. It's like you know they investigating that referee, huh? I came across something today too. This is the main reason why I don't give this man no kind of props or anything like that, because these media fanboys, these women, and even these I seen an article and I was like, let me just get something straight here. And I'm tired. Every time I look up, it's always about LeBron. I'm like, dude, y'all don't keep it real. LeBron did not lead the Lakers to the playoffs. He did not. It was Anthony fucking Davis and other players as well from that trade. He carried the Lakers this year. They always gotta give this dude credit on every fucking thing, man. I'm just sitting here right now, just looking at it, I'm just like, I don't understand it, because, and I always said this before, I don't see how people can play with this dude. If you don't play well, they're gonna blame you. But when y'all win, you crazy. Now USC, Luke Keith, yeah, y'all, you can come on, y'all come on in, man. I know once I pop up here, this boy, y'all she wrote. Okay, let me go past basketball. Let me see something. Okay, let me see here. Transfer portal should be done. Oh yeah, they got him in front of the college basketball thing too. Much is given and much is required. I think he's gonna do okay. I know who don't know the perfect person to ask. You said Lulu up in here. Lulu, I know he knows what's going on. Look at everybody in the chat. Stuff in my face right now. And my dinner out the way. Feeling busy. Getting close to the summer, so college football will be starting. Let me see when college football starts. I don't think the schedule came out yet. I know it's when it gets closer, they do that. Yeah, it starts August 26th. Okay. don't feel weird watching USC and UCLA while playing the cold. Even in basketball, it's going to look crazy too. In the same conference. It's going to be really interesting. Okay. Getting into that tennis too. I watch tennis. Love that shit. They ain't got nothing on good to do that. Nope. Let's say Basketball Association championship game. From which city? Oh yeah, WNBA game. I watched the game tonight. We played tonight the Aces. Oh, they played Minnesota Lynx. Oh, I watched it. And then coming on the Deuce. No. They showing the old behind game. Lord have mercy. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to see what's going on with everybody. I know everybody's busy. You know, I'll be safe out there, man. I'm about to go ahead and just get myself up out of here. Sit down, relax. And then she do her this afternoon. Just came through to say what's up to y'all, man. But y'all be easy like that. Like, share, subscribe. We're getting closer to 1K. We're just going to do it the right way. Shout out to everybody once again, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Oh, Keith. Keith in here, so I didn't know Keith was here.
Hey, what's up, man? What's shaking, man?
Hey, Ned, what's going on?
I was a little heartbroken about this Miami thing, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted Jimmy to show up, man. I got a feeling they might have put this away, man. I could be wrong, but I would have liked to see them in the Nuggets, man. But you know, they still got one more game to play. But I was talking to my homegirl up in Dayton, and she big Kobe Bryant fan, and she was asking me when they lost game 4, I said, you know what? They didn't kind of throw this series away. She was asking me why. I was like, man, they they don't want it, man. They don't want it, and they let Boston get momentum, man.
Yeah, when you got
Not
something,
just in Boston, but in their home stadium too. Now they got to go back to Boston. I said that don't usually work like that.
yeah.
Now I could be wrong.
And this is the first time that the game 7, for coming down, for being down there, that's gonna be a home game. But Boston is suspect at home anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I say I can't really call it. But the effort I saw them when they got blown out, I was like, they were just acting too nonchalant. I was just like, I don't know about this. Yeah. I really wanted that because I thought what Miami did this year in the playoffs, man, was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see for the game right. Itself. Y'all can't fall short now. Now, they still got one more game, man. I could be wrong. Nobody gets to this. Nobody knows everything, but I just saw something that night, and I was just like, nah, man. Could be wrong, though, T. Price. Never know. But that was my thoughts on it. I was just like, man, damn, I wanted to see them bad. I wanted to see them in Denver. I'm not gonna say they would have beat Denver. I don't think neither one of them can. But right. it'd have been cool to see that, man. It'd be something different, something for the league, so to speak. Without looking at who all damn day. And I thought it would have been cool for the league, but excuse me. And the fact that I can't stand Boston with a passion. I couldn't stand them as a little kid.
Yeah, I didn't like them as a kid either.
So it was just like, dang. I don't give them nothing to cheer for. But like I said, he still got one more game. Maybe he can pull a rabbit out of the hat, man, so to speak. Maybe he can. He do need some help, though. He needs somebody to have a good game, man.
Yeah, how you feel about them investigating the referee and all this other stuff, and then LeBron got to put his little 2 cents in. Like, this is the only thing I want to say about LeBron. LeBron, you always want somebody to be investigated. Boy, if the shit come out on you, what you gonna say, LeBron? You gotta watch what you say, man. There's a lot of things people can come at you about.
I don't. When I first heard it, I was like, I said, well, I didn't make nothing of it because it was some of the calls he made. I didn't see where it was like blatant, and the family being a certain fan. I mean, that's just people. People gonna be people. As far as that LeBron thing, man, this dude. And I was telling you a couple streams ago, man, I had to come back and do some straightening on myself because you said it, man. These people, him and LeBron, he just got to insert himself into everything, man. I've never seen no superstar athlete do that. He could have just left that where it was, but he had to open his mouth, man. Had to.
That's why I don't really respect that shit that he be doing and stuff. And I'm like, dude, like, you really asking about this referee? Like, dude, like, really, like, that anybody should be talking shit. You be the last one that should be opening up anything. and that's real. You still ain't
Well,
answering allegations though.
that's where I wanted to go with that. See, Price, how come you can come out when nobody asks you a damn thing about this officiate thing, but everybody been on your helmet about them PEDs and you don't want to say nothing.
Yeah, nigga missing like I'm telling. I've been saying this forever on TikTok, man. The truth could come out about LeBron James and everybody, and majority of his fans are still gonna be thinking somebody lying about him.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it, though, T. Price. That's the sad part about it.
It's gonna be funny to me because it'll be like,
It's like you, me, and majority of the people listening know that when our athletes retire or get away from the sport, they always in some scandal. That's part of the decorum. And this one gonna come, and he messed up. I don't care if he did it or not. He messed up not speaking up for himself.
Message.
And you notice they like sneak dissing him with that. They sneak dissing him with it. And you know, only one that couldn't escape that to a certain degree was MJ, because they did it to Kobe too. They did it to Kobe, even though
they broke Kobe down in front of the world.
Yeah, and then I told you when I became a Kobe fan from the Achilles, and then to see what he did after he retired. You see what I'm saying? And then unfortunate God, you know, he rest in peace. Even with that, they kept trying to throw that back in there. So what do you think gonna happen when LeBron hang him up? What do you think gonna happen? They waiting on him. They waiting on him, bro.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Oh, it's going to happen. Because it's just like old folks should tell us, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Whatever man sow, you shall reap it. That means if you done bad deeds, you don't care how long it is, you're going to reap bad deeds. If it's good deeds, it's going to be good. So I'm just gonna let it happen. But it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Oh yeah. That's their cash cow right now.
And this ain't no hate, but this is how his fans take it. You just hating on him. No, it ain't hate. It's called reality. Dumbasses.
Man, we both old enough to know the play. We know how them folks get down. We know, and we trying to tell you they
butt down. They broke down Bill Cosby, and who else you want to see?
You got everybody.
God damn, they don't give a damn. Like they really walk on water and all this other stuff, man. Only man I know that is he in the sky. He ain't living on the earth.
No. And the fact, and I ain't even hating on him for this, the fact that he is social conscious and he'll say stuff. They really don't like that. So for all you LeBron fans, get ready. You better have that same smoke for them folks when they trying to destroy his legacy. I'm gonna tell you that right now, T. Price. Better have that same smoke.
Man, you already, man. I wish you could. Hey, I'm like Day. He was like, look at my face. You get that friend like nigga, like man. Hey, I'm not even worried about it, man, because OG, man, he always be telling me that, man. He was like, man, I've been telling my kids about it. I've been telling my grandkids and even kids that love this man. I'll be like, man, y'all do love this man more than anything. Y'all love your own family. No, it's not. Then how it's not? Well, he had his kids going in talking in our story, boy. They didn't know, like, man, like he said, like you love LeBron James more. You don't love your own family. Like I didn't raise you to be like that. I know your mom and daddy didn't raise y'all to be like that. So what the hell is going on?
I don't
Why
know,
would you
man.
wake up?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. I liken it to a cult. They like a cult, man. It's like you can't even be objective. I'm my favorite player was Akeem Olajuwon, but I can sit up here with a straight face and say I would say Kareem was better, had a better resume. But that's still, you know what I'm saying? You can't even say that to them, man. You hating on the man.
There ain't no hate on
It,
him, man. It's like the Denver Nuggets. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets, man. The Denver Nuggets beat the Lakers, swept them. I don't care, swept them. And the old dude, I think it was, I forgot who sat there and said it on ESPN. They were just like, oh, yeah, you got to look at the game. That was a great performance in the Western Conference Finals. Man, I'm like, man, it doesn't matter. They lost, bro. And see, and then in the media, this is why the media is the main reason why y'all dumb folks be trying to come over and try to talk. So when you talk over here, you gotta know what you're talking about. You don't go with these narratives and who they push it. Then they've been pushing this dude. They've been pushing this dude since 17. You go to college basketball right now, ESPN.com, and go on to college basketball, you see Bronny. Bronny ain't even played the game yet. They already promoting his ass.
yeah, I'm gonna, hate to be the bearer of bad news.
What I say is that he put a target on his son's back. I'm telling you,
Joe did.
I don't care what nobody say. When he sat there and said what he said, that I'm sitting here watching the game and my son is bad. I'm like, dude, really? Come on, LeBron. Like, sometimes, you know what? LeBron say so much stupid shit. He believes in his own shit that he says. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know.
But T Price, why would
I don't respect that? I don't respect that shit, bro.
T Price? Why would he not when he can look? He see the same stuff we see. Okay, he see the same blind leading the blind stuff we see.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is, man, he would have thought if he was a real one, he would have came out and said, man, cut the BS, y'all. Cut the BS. I'm out here to play. Let me at least end my career. I appreciate people looking at me like that. But you know what I'm saying? Nah, he put fuel to the fire. He put fuel to the fire, man. I noticed about him and with that incident with, he got swept and he want to come out and be all melodramatic, talk about retiring. And you could have said that to 2 days later.
He deflected for the fact. That's what they know. The media gonna back him up on that shit. They always do. They always do. Now,
You know,
I'm like this on ESPN. Then okay, so we don't know how many years LeBron got left. So we're gonna see how much longer his flunky's gonna continue to dominate the. I don't see how. I always said this, and this ain't no hate. I ain't never seen a black man with this much power, and they did not destroy him.
that's what I'm saying. I said, you know how these people get there.
I ain't never seen a black man that controls something and never go down for it. Y'all niggas smoking dope.
Listen. When it happened, God forbid, but you, me, and a lot of other people with common sense know that it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. They already folded that, put it in their back pocket. They wait.
This is the thing. I like LeBron James. And this is the thing. He is an all-time great. I get all that, but I've been trying to tell people, man, like I'm just tired of this shit, man. Y'all want to get mad at me for talking about it, and every time I look up, there's an article about this dude's article. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, okay. Like, y'all ain't got nobody else in the NBA to talk about. Y'all could have been talking about the Denver Nuggets, but y'all still talk about LeBron every day on Undisputed FS1, and you know, and that's just total. And you know what? It has always been like that when LeBron James win or loses. They always dominate that shit, bro. Y'all been this pattern. That shit been happening since Miami. When he won in Miami. What were they doing Sports Center for like 2 or 3 weeks and shit? They was doing it in Miami. What they gonna do to keep the shit together? Stephen A. Championship. And so they all, I mean, they didn't get nobody else no slap, but you can just see it. ESPN just been glamorizing this guy, man, for a long time, man. But it is what it is. But that's why they all lost their fans, man. That's why they don't have no fans right now, because they don't promote everybody.
I was telling you that a couple streams ago. I said, man, they shooting themselves in the foot.
Man, they been
you got some talented dudes out here, man.
Look how they did Melo. They could have let Melo go out on his own shield. They made this man, and then they're gonna act like LeBron saved him and shit. LeBron offered him a job. No, he didn't. It was Damian Lillard.
Man, it's unbelievable, man.
They gotta attach this man's name to everything. That's just disgusting, bro.
It is. Like
they said, man. Like I'm reading this article when I was on there. I was like, what the fuck is this? LeBron led the Lakers to the playoffs. No, the fuck he didn't. It was Anthony fucking Davis that did it. It wasn't no fucking LeBron James. Sorry.
Now T Price. Now you see everybody been ranked. I said this once on Ticket a while back during the fall. I said, here's the problem with AD. They say AD this, that, yelling, and there's some truth to that. There's some truth to his motor. But at the same time, he can do everything and still end up getting blamed for it. Now he get hurt. I told you he ran out of Walmart bags. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna sit up here and say dude is durable.
Yeah.
But you can't.
He got my respect. He earned a lot of respect from me though. I ain't gonna lie. Because because he every once in a while. But hey, I'm telling you, man, the Lakers wouldn't be nowhere without Anthony Davis, man. Let's just cut this shit out. Like he should have won the Finals MVP too. He led every statistical category except what?
Assist. Yeah.
Like Carmelo should have Carmelo should have had a farewell tour and shit like that, but they pick and choose who they want to promote and shit like that. Y'all people don't see that, but the majority of y'all people y'all don't want to see it because as long as they keep popping up this dude for how many years he been in the league?
20. They've been doing it a better part of 15. Because they actually left.
He did it in high school.
Yeah, because
they acting like LeBron's the only person that sell out gyms. I be reading the videos, I be watching stuff that people be sending me and stuff. But ain't nobody. I'm like, dude, LeBron ain't done. Y'all like, dude, y'all just don't, man. That's how I know a lot of y'all people, man. Y'all ain't been around. Y'all ain't seen nothing. Yada yada yada, man. LeBron ain't the only motherfucker that packed out arenas and shit. Fuck out of here. We ain't the only high school dude they ever done that shit. Y'all niggas definitely don't know nothing about basketball.
No. That's the whole thing, though. Listen, my mom used to tell me all the time, bro. You tell a lie long enough, people start believing it. You keep telling a lie long enough, people start believing it. And that's what's happening. And it's to the point, man, where I always try to be objective with the man. You know what I'm saying? I give it, yes, he is the all-time great. But the levels these people be going to put him over, man, like a wrestler. Put him over like a wrestler, dude. Larger than life type character. And it's just like, man, he's good, but dang, he ain't good at this. He ain't good at that. And I can say that about MJ. With a straight face. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that with no LeBron fans, bro. You cannot do that. You can't do it. It's like, man, it's almost you don't even want to get into a conversation with him, bro. I'll be like, man, it's like, yeah. Oh, he's great, man. Look at the statistics. I was like, one statistic that I picked to is 6 NBA losses and only 4 wins. You can't beat math. Math don't lie. We ain't talking about he's 7-3. We ain't talking about he 5-5. He 4-6. Come on now. That's crazy.
That's how I don't understand it. Like, I understand how people have them. I don't care where you rank him at. I don't give a damn about it. I don't get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all opinion, but y'all can't go sit in some opinion and tell me that he got to be in the top 5. Fuck out of here. He ain't in my top 5. I got him at 10.
Not in mine.
I got him at 10, and I was just being modest. But you can't take that away from him. But all the other players that I see, he ain't better than them dudes, man. I'm sorry. He's not. Not the ones that I seen. Oh, ain't no way.
I think that's it too. Deep Price.
You know how these people get down, big bro. Shoot, if you down with OPP, yeah, you know me. You down with OPP. If you ain't down with, you know, you a hater. You every name in the book, whoever named you. That's real talk.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I think that's the biggest problem. That's the way I look at it, T. Price. That I've been watching basketball better part of 4 decades, or been a part of it, and I'm not speaking from. I'm speaking from logic, not emotion. He's not.
Right. How you feel about this? That I want to talk about. Hey, I gotta get the Nuggets every time I come on. I gotta get the Nuggets. I gotta get the Nuggets. They respect, bro. Because I've been taking huge shits on them and shit like that. I see you, Ron Time. You good? All right. Homie Ron Time in the building. New York. I got a million ways of making grip. Because I'm from New York. Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you about Denver, and I'm gonna tell you like this: the NBA is missing a good storyline because
they've been doing it the whole season, bro. You know who should have been the number 1 storyline as well? Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento Kings.
Once they get there, that's how y'all know. That's why I keep telling y'all, man. This is how the NBA gets down, bro. They don't do it back in the day. We was growing up. Now, if you would have came out like that and went, man, they've been talking about that. That's a hot story and all that stuff. Now, you know.
You know what, man? It's more WWE and over the top sensationalism is than journalism now. That's the problem, man. Is who got the stupidest take.
Really, really motherfuckers really go to journalism. Like you really went to journalism and you sound like that. That's how I be looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all dudes be busting y'all mayonnaise on them napkins looking at the girls from Sports Center.
Yeah, I go back. You go back to the Ahmad Rashad era and Bob Costas era, and that, man, it was about the game. Now, man, it's just a freak show.
Yeah, my boy Bob Costas was that dude. Yeah, man, Ahmad, shout out to Bob Costas and Ahmad
man.
And shout out and
man,
to the late Billy Packer.
Billy Packer, yep. And what's my boy from ESPN with the lazy eye that passed away?
Stuart Scott.
Stuart Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, ever since Stuart Scott died, journalism with ESPN with 8, because he was the only one that went against all that shit. You really think he was going to sit there and go with the narratives and shit like that? Stuart Scott, man, he stands 10 toes down with what he said and his work, man. He's very missed in the journalism world, like, for real, man. Like,
in real tech, I want you to see the difference here. Ahmad Rashad, Michael Jordan, cool as hell. You never seen Ahmad Rashad on there bootlicking like Shannon Sharp. You never seen him on there doing that.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, man, he a fucking clown.
Man,
I can't stand him.
LeBron. Shay just love LeBron, man. That's all that is, man. He part of that LeBron club, man. He love LeBron James, man.
Nah, that nigga love him like he want to be Savannah around town. That shit don't work on me, man. That nigga.
That's something wrong with that, man. He got exposed this week for being that. He got
Man, I like,
exposed for being that, man.
man, that's just, but if you think about it, man, that man, Kwame Brown, he looking for something to talk about, man. Trying to stay relevant, man. You talking to one of the greatest athletes to ever play a game. Like this man is a Hall of Famer, like 3-time Super Bowl winner, man. Don't talk to him like he's just some dude out the gym class who don't know nothing about sports.
Nah,
Like
it
you
ain't
feel
that.
me?
I
Like
don't like sell out and
he
acting like
take
you a big shot.
he
You
take the
ain't about
LeBron
that shit.
he take that LeBron shit too far. But Shea, alright, man.
I don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga be showing his true colors, man. It's just like Uncle Rucker said, he should have
Hey,
gave niggas money.
hey, Ron Time, I'ma say this. I agree with you, cause I don't know
I
what
like
the
when he talk
decorum
about
here as
football.
far as
Basketball, no.
yeah, huh?
I like when he talk about football because that's his shit.
Yeah, that's
You
where I
know,
was going with it. I didn't want to say it on your channel because I know Ticket don't like talk about football on his.
man, we talk about football over here, man. We good.
But I've been a die-hard Kansas City team.
Your mic breaking up, bro. That official mic.
I
What's
got to
up,
play the game. I ain't rocking with him on that.
What's up?
What up with you?
We got the OGs in the house. We got the OGs for us. What's the name, Jay? Got this Kobe pat, man. You want to hit?
No, I don't want no Kobe Pack. Give me the one. Hey, give me the one with the doggone Oscar winner. Give me the one with the Oscar winner, man. But respect Kobe, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard you talk about the commentators of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We had Quinn Butler. Remember Quinn Butler?
Right. Yeah. That was a good one.
Quinn Butler. Yeah. It did.
Hey, and I know Clark
when it
Kellogg.
come to
Yeah, Clark still gets down. I like Clark Kellogg.
Yeah, Clark Kellogg is a good one too.
He's good for that college basketball shit. You gotta squeeze the orange.
Yeah, you don't get no juice out of it.
If you really want to go back, hey, if you really want to go back, we can go back to Billy Packer. Billy Packer over there with Jim Nance. I was doing
Billy Packer. Yep.
Yeah, I just got off Billy Packer. Like,
Yep, Jim Nance.
Yeah. That was old.
Yeah.
Back in the day. I remember I remember CNN headlines. I remember CNN headlines sports with the shit. Rest in peace to what's his name? Hickman. I think his name is Hickman, the black guy that died on.
Yeah. Hickman for ESPN, right?
No, he
Hickman.
used to be on CNN. Remember CNN headline sport?
Are you talking about the sports joint? I forgot.
Yeah.
I think it was on CNN or something like that. CNN
Yeah, it was
or
CNN headline sports with Dan Wright and the boys. Yeah, them dudes used to be funny as hell. Because I remember can you remember when Allen Iverson made Antonio Davis hit the ground when he hit it with that crossover? CNN blew it up, boy. Like, look what Allen Iverson did. I was just like, whoa. I was like, he made Antonio Daniels fall, man. That jump was crazy. Crossover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to kill it. Yeah, that was back when. Hey man, that was back when people, you used to hook up with your fellas, man. That was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hook up for the game.
Hold on. I got you.
Yeah, but man, nowadays, like I said, man, it's so much sensationalism, man. You can watch the clips, but you can't watch the whole thing, man, and make your head start hurting. It does, man. You can watch the highlight clips on YouTube, but that's for the whole thing? Nah.
My homeboy, he just messaged me. He was like, man, I had to take my kids to go see Fast. I'm like, how many goddamn Fast Furious I got to take these kids to see? And they give me doing it the rest of their life. But they can't come up with nothing else.
Yeah. It's so bad now they redoing old movies. Like, man.
Some things don't need to be messed with.
Yeah, I agree. But hell.
To mess with.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I don't like the episode first either. I don't like it.
I had my dog right here. My bad.
Go ahead,
My dog be. Every time someone call my name, he start barking like doggo or old yeller.
Hey, I bet you ask a young dude who is old yeller, they don't know what you're talking about. He had to read that in grade school. He had to read that that was part of back in grade school. They made you read Old Yeller.
You don't even know what Old Yeller is. We do things spell Old Yeller.
Yeah, so dope, man. But when you talk about this basketball here, I'm looking at the replay of this game, man. Well, the Celtics and the Heat, is going to be a war. It's going to be a war. But it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense that the Boston Celtics have to go through Game 7 just to do this stuff, man. I guess you got a rookie coach at Joe Mazzulla. They should have to go through it at Game 7. It should be have to go through the Game 7. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. You talking about Joe Mazzulla? I'll call him Cockeye the Sailor Man. The OG got me on that because the OG was like, hey, he heard Ticket call that Cockeye, right? He was like, the OG looked at me, he was like, the OG looked at me, he was like, man, I know I'm going to be wrong when I say this, but I was like, what? I was like, what is it? He said, Popeye had a black baby mama. He come out looking like this motherfucker. Boy, I died.
Yeah.
Get your crazy ass away. I had to almost jump out the man's car, man. Like, man, you too funny, man. I gotta get up out of here. Them dudes funny as hell, man.
Yeah, he got. Boy, you listen to one of his interviews, man. You be waiting for him to pop that glass eye out and say, "Hold on a minute before I start talking." Yeah. Pop that glass eye out and say, "Okay." Now let that be like, wait a minute, you got a glass eye, boy? Man, I don't know what's wrong with it, but he was right about that.
Yeah, this is my shit. Hey, what y'all remember this? Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
I know you got something good there, T-Price. I know you do.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. Hold on. You already know.
In the world, if you cook it that way. I need to stop smoking this shit.
Yeah, it's been a while. Who was that? The T-Price? Who's that? It's been a while.
Me and your baby hamburgers and french fries every goddamn night. Well, what the hell do you expect me to do? Nigga, get a real job, bitch. What y'all was giving me, I'll go for the welfare of my own environment. Don't give me that type of that bullshit.
You a damn fool, T-Price.
Huh?
Yeah, man. T-Price, man.
That nigga said. He said, nigga. He said, nigga, who the fuck you fucking? OJ? That nigga had me dead when he said. Oh man, hold on. It's almost over, y'all. Hold up. It's almost over.
Oh, you fucking a furry. I seen that African lady here when I was coming in. Well, shit, if you care a little bit more. Like, I was just tearing this family apart.
David Chappelle. Like Dave Chappelle right there a little bit.
And guess what? The rib family can come back on Tuesday. Guess who ain't getting one?
Oh, Dave Chappelle. That sound like Dave Chappelle right there, son.
Yeah. No, when he
Yeah.
said the part you ain't gonna get no McRibs. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
get the McRibs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. AT Price, man. How long you gonna be on? Cause I'm about to do my I'm sitting here about to go in the corner store here on Front Beach Road, man. Get me a Bud Light seltzer and kick it with y'all. See if you was gonna be on for a minute so I can jump off. Hopefully I can get back on, my brother.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go outside. I'm up give, man. So
Yeah, I'm about to do, that Bud Light seltzer is calling. I said it's Front Beach. It's nice down here. Memorial Day weekend.
yeah, man, everybody was out the store today getting this and that and this and that, getting ready to go out, because we finally got good weather out here. But you live on the coast where I live at, that wind is a bitch.
Yeah, I never been in. You in the Pacific Northwest? I've never been out there, man.
Northwest is nice, bro. It's nice.
I heard it was.
But Ken Patera is that over there, the wrestler. Y'all don't remember the wrestler Ken Patera?
Yeah, he was a power lifter or something, wasn't he? At one time, I mean, before he got into wrestling, he was a power lifter.
I think he was. I think it was Olympics. He did the Olympics. And he was wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Over where Ken Patera is at. I said, I wasn't gonna say that, but I said, man, he over there where Ken Patera is at.
Oh, that's back in the day, man. That was back there. Him and then Ivan Putski. Ivan Putski was around that time too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. My dude was JYD though. I always loved JYD.
And doggone Bob Backlund was in there back in the day.
Yeah, Bob Backlund. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, let me run in this store, T Price. I'm gonna give me about 10 minutes. I'm gonna pop back on, man. I'll hit you in StreamYard.
Right.
Okay, fellas.
When you come back, that's when I come back and blaze. When you come back, that's when I'm gonna go blaze. I'm still rolling up.
Okay, then. All right. All right.
Ron Time, you ain't say nothing here lately. What's going on, Ron Time?
Ron Time probably busy doing something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: that T Price, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you watch the WNBA here lately? I know I ain't watched it here lately.
Oh yeah, the Aces look like they ain't gonna be nothing to fuck with.
Don't they got Parker? Don't they got Parker?
Yo, she was a free agent.
Is Bill Laimbeer still the coach? Bill Laimbeer still the coach of the Aces?
No, that's Becky Hammond.
Oh, okay. I was thinking
she got suspended for the first 2 games of this season.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, I'm surprised they got what's your girl name? Not Hammond, but Nancy. Her first name was Nancy. Her last name Nancy Lieberman. Hey, I ain't heard from her in a while. Nancy Lieberman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, why you ain't got Nancy Lieberman over there as the head coach? You got Cheryl Miller. I don't know what she's doing now after the NBA. But you ain't got Cheryl Swoops or Cynthia Cooper down there. Somebody better be coaching down there, but somewhere in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Ain't heard from them in a while. No.
I lost so much respect for Scottie Pippen too, man.
Oh, Scotty. Boy, I looked at Kings of Comedy the other day. It said, Scotty. Yeah, I was Phil Jackson, but he said he was a horrible player. I said, I think you don't want to go there. Well,
Mhm.
you went further to the NBA Finals, but Eastern Conference Finals. But guess who came in though? It teach y'all all the good stuff. It was Phil Jackson, but we already know Phil Jackson is from Montana and he's racist. We already know that. We already know Phil Jackson is doing all that mess. We already know that. So uh, I'm kind of well. In actuality, everybody been saying that for years that Phil Jackson is a racist. So, but if it weren't for Jordan and Pippen and the rest of the crew out there, Cliff Levingston and Bill Cartwright and John Paxson and all them, you wouldn't have the championships you have. You wouldn't be taking over. You would be taking over with what 10, 11 championships. So Scottie Pippen, I'm disappointed. In Scottie Pippen, but can't say nothing. You got to put the pros and cons with it, the good and the bad though too. We y'all did have y'all team. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It won't Jordan and Pippen all the doggone time. It was what Bobby. It was Hanson. It was doggone Stacey King. It
Mhm.
was a doggone Bill Cartwright. It was Cliff Levingston. Then y'all got Dennis Rodman later. You had Randy Brown or whoever that was in there with the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Robert Parrish a little bit. So it just comes to a little drama where you can put in your book or try to get money, whatever. So I'm just kind of disappointed, you know what I'm saying? But well, you can talk there, T Price. I just get on them, right?
Nah, man, you good, man. You know, man, I'm just getting everything together, man. So I won't have to do it tomorrow when I get off. Tomorrow's my Friday tomorrow, so
Yeah, Scottie Pippen, man, he did do something. Nah, Scottie Pippen need to get somewhere and sit down. Cause you
I
had that
doubt that.
loss of Pippen. You ain't say nothing about loss of Pippen. You ain't say nothing about loss of Pippen.
One thing I never understood about all of this shit is that even Michael Jordan said she couldn't do nothing without you. So how is that not this? You know, and then it's like, what else do you want? And last time I can remember growing up, you was sitting on the bench pointing at them Air Jordans, telling him to come back. So if
Yeah,
this dude's supposed to be it's a horrible man. Stop it, man. Anything just to big up LeBron, man. These dudes some clowns, bro. That's all I'm beginning to this shit, bro. Like, oh man. He already got enough people you already got enough people giving him all the praise and the honor and all this other stuff. Man, nigga, please. Every time they used to finish the game this season, they're like, man, put some respect. Man, I ain't putting respect on shit.
yeah, yeah.
He could come out. He could come out and talk about the referee and everything being investigated. How come he ain't sat there and set his mouth up and said anything about them PED allegations? And nigga, fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron did not carry the Lakers this year. He just didn't. It was Anthony Davis, period. But they want to give this nigga everything. He can't have it. Not over here. What's up, twin?
What up? What up, T Price?
Hey man. Hey, it's just like you say, you did pick Boston. You look like you kind of right now.
well, I picked Boston, but I got kind of nervous when they were down 0-3, and
Yeah.
I was nervous, but for some reason, man, them being down 0-3, and this gonna sound crazy, guys. but I wasn't worried because I felt like Boston was a better team, and it was more so about what Boston wasn't doing compared to what Miami does. Game 3 was just a admiration, but games 1 and 2 were right there for the taking, and it came down to execution, and Boston just did dumb shit. But yeah, I mean, I did have Boston winning. I think tomorrow night's going to be amazing. Game 7 back in Boston. You know, people are saying the pressure's on Miami because they, you know, were up 3-0. But really, I mean, I think the pressure at this point is equal. You know, I mean, Game 7 is in Boston.
And so,
yeah. So, I mean, there's pressure on Boston to get it done.
Yeah, Boston ain't been playing good at home too, Twin.
No, they haven't. Remember, they lost 2 games in Boston in this. Both teams this series have lost 2 games at their home building. So, I mean, listen, this is why you fight in the regular season to get a Game 7 at home. You know what I'm saying? And so Boston has it. We'll see, man. I mean, I think Boston wins. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I heard you guys touch on Scotty. That's a crazy scenario in itself. You know, do you mind if I get my take on Scottie Pippen real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, man. You know, a part of me, T, feels bad for Scotty because he's going through a lot of personal issues, and I've heard people say
that one thing I do know. I know he's going through a lot of personal shit.
And I've heard people say, "Oh, just keep it basketball." Well, normally I would agree with that, but in this case, the personal is affecting the basketball because of the dynamics, right? His son, MJ, his wife, blah blah blah. Right. But when your life is scattered and it's chaotic, and you're everywhere in your life, then when somebody asks you a question, then your answer is going to be everywhere. And so right now, Scotty don't know his left hand from his right hand. And so Scotty just needs to, you know, get better from a mental standpoint because, you know, we're men, but we still go through shit. And, you know, people think because he played with MJ, he made some decent money. He's Scottie Pippen, 6 championships. Like he's Superman. Like he doesn't absorb feelings or don't have to deal with real life, bro. Like Pippen's done what Scotty has to deal with the real life situations, just like the rest of us. So just because you made millions and you dribbled a basketball on the highest level, excuse me, doesn't mean that you know, are excluded from, you know, feelings and trauma and, you know, depression and all these things that people say. And so, listen, man, I mean, it's a tough situation to be in. He's been so inconsistent. At this point, it's hard to take his word, you know, as law. It's not like listen, if Scotty was consistent the whole way through and his opinion never changed, then I would think different. But, you know, 1 month it's MJ and there's nobody else. Next month, LeBron's the best stat guy, best all-around player overall. So he changed his tune too many times for me to take him seriously. So I mean, listen, for me, I want to see that dude get right, you know, personally, because his personal situation it seems like it's affecting his mental, his thinking, and everything else. So I mean, that's my thoughts on that, bro.
Hey, and you know, I'm glad you said that too, because if I need to get in contact with my homie, her mom used to date Scottie Pippen when they was in college.
Okay. Yeah. Central Arkansas.
Yeah. Shout out to my homie Shalandra, man. Yeah, we went to Job Corps together and shit. You know, yeah, man. I remember she showed me a picture of Scottie Pippen. I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I went to Job Corps in '98. That was the year that, you know, that was my 3rd year going for the 3-peat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was the last dance. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just like crazy. It just, yeah, man. It's just, you know me how I am, bro. Like I'm just getting tired of. This is why the NBA is going to shit, because they talk about LeBron all this time.
Yeah.
And this is why you can't. Oh, we need to do this. You need to do that. We've been saying this ever since on Chicken Channel for years. Like, dude, you gotta start promoting these players, man.
You got to, man. Yeah, you got to. And what's sad is the Lakers have gone fishing. They're in Cancun. They got swept. They're old news. But every
They
morning
still
show,
be the talk. I don't like that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, every morning show, T, I turn the shit on, bro, just to kind of see what the deal is. And, you know, like, I mean, they can't go a full show without not talking about, you know, the Lakers. I'm not sure if you touched on the Shannon Sharp and the Kwame shit, but, you know, I find it very hypocritical that, you know, I find hypocritical that Shannon Sharp wasn't this mad or irritated when Charles Sona accused LeBron of using PEDs. He said nothing. And if you listen to what Kwame Brown said, it wasn't as devastating as that. I mean, Kwame just questioned Kwame questioned a go-to move, lack thereof, blah blah blah. He's talking basketball. And so this dude is questioning LeBron's legacy, his work ethic, and you say nothing, but you want to come at your fellow black brother over basketball, right? I mean, it's sad, bro. I mean, listen, I mean, where things are now in the media and how they protect this dude, man, and how guys will sell their souls and risk all credibility. It's just sad, man. It's just sad.
It's gonna happen. We were talking about this earlier, man. Like, it's gonna. Hey, Maz, you know me. I've been on this shit, man, for a while.
Yes,
it's gonna happen. Trust me. I ain't never seen a nigga walk through perfect in this life. A brother, even a sister,
right?
Millennium. You walk around like you're untouchable. Hey, they don't come around and reach out and make you feel something.
Mm-hmm.
Don't happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'll be rubbing my hands like Birdman when it does. So don't be crying then.
You know what I'm saying? In professional sports, when you're a rapper or you a basketball player, a hockey player, right, in basketball or football or
hockey, not so much. You know, hockey.
They put it on a microscope.
They
gonna put you on a microscope, man. They gonna put you on a microscope, man. It just look at you and say, man, don't make no mistakes.
Right.
See, if you make a mistake, we gonna come get you. We're gonna talk about you. We go TV too. They go for TV too, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The movies and all that stuff, man. When it comes to stuff like that, man, they go put you on the microscope. Hell, they might put you on the kaleidoscope or whatever on TV or something like that, man. They go put you on them binoculars or something like that. They go put you on that. What's it called?
Let me ask y'all a question, man. I just been working so much, man. I just forgot, man.
Same here, man.
So Griffin, right? He's
coach, I saw that.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Okay, so I saw like a piece of that, and I guess he had a great tribute. He had a great tribute to like his dad and stuff online. And so he got the Bucks coaching job, right?
Right.
And so he was an ex-player. He played for the Dallas Mavericks. I think he was on their staff as an assistant coach or something with them, if I'm not mistaken. Either them or Denver. I can't forget which team it was.
He played for my Bulls, man.
Yeah. He played for a variety of teams. Right. I'm glad and happy that a black young assistant who's been around this game for a long time, who knows this game. Got an opportunity, and I didn't even know his story because his son plays for what team?
The Hawks.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. So his son is already in the league.
His son with the Duke.
Yeah. So listen, man, it's a great story, and his dad. If you get a chance, I think it might be on YouTube, but he posted it like on his social media sites. And it was a great tribute to like his dad, and so that was good to see. And again, you know, young black brother coaching, you know, getting opportunity, and he's getting a chance to go to a team that can win. Like, it's not like he's a black coach and they put him inside like a like a
rebuild kind of thing.
Yeah, you know, kind of like my Rockets with Silas, you know. It's like they're giving him a chance to really coach
Casey with the Pistons and shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like a no-win lose situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's getting a chance to coach a Milwaukee team, that is one of the better teams out east. So I'm excited for him, man. I mean, well deserved.
Hey, but I want to check out one two on this T Price and Mr. Mars. Don't you think Van Baker might be a coach one day?
I mean, I know he's on the Bucks staff. He's been there for some years now. You know what, man? To be honest with you, I mean, I wouldn't have minded to see him get it as well. He's there. He knows the guys. I mean, that would have been a cool hiring too. But I don't know the dynamics of how that works. But to answer your question, yeah. I mean, Van Baker, to be honest, bro, I haven't really heard him talk much, or I don't know his temperament as a coach. So it's hard to say. But then again, though, I didn't know Griffin's temperament as a coach. So, and he got the gig. So it's all about opportunity. But yeah, I mean, Baker's a cool dude. I mean, from what it seems like.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you another thing too, though. I'm gonna tell him about that when he won that championship with the Bucks. It said Isaiah told him don't give him no champagne, and that's what messed me up around with Isaiah. But I ain't saying messed me up with Isaiah. He said don't give him no champagne because he used to drink and all that. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Van Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know Van has had an issue with drinking. It's well documented, but if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, from what I understand, he's kind of turned the corner, and again, he's been a part of the Bucks franchise for a while now as an assistant or some type of, doing something with him. So I don't think they would have him on the payroll or around the guys if his drinking had been an issue. So, so if I'm not mistaken, that's in his past. And so, I mean, I think he's a new man now. So I'm not going to harp on that.
Right.
Yeah, but there's another assistant coach saying, he said Damon Stoudemire.
Yeah, Damon's on Detroit. So check this out, fellas. So I'm in Sacramento, California, right, T?
Mm-hmm.
And this is crazy, right? My cousin went to the University of Pacific in Stockton, which is like 45 minutes from Sacramento, right?
Candy.
Yes. Michael Candy was the #1 pick from there.
Yeah.
And so, guess what? I went to this game, just like I was in town. She was like, "Come to the game with me," because she played for the girls' team, but her friend played for the boys' team, right? And so we walk into the gym, right? Granted, I don't know anything about this team, right? And I look down at the bench, right? And guess who's their head coach is? Damon Stoudemire. Damon Stoudemire used to coach the UOP Tigers in Stockton, California, which is like less than an hour from where I'm at right now. Obviously, he's not there no more. Something happened with that. I don't know what happened.
Georgia.
Oh, no. Georgia Tech. He going to Georgia Tech.
He's coach of Georgia Tech.
Who is Stoudemire?
Yeah.
Stoudemire. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't he on wasn't he like on some type of NBA bench?
I think what Boston.
Yeah, he used to be. Yeah, he used to be on the Celtics. He used to be on
okay. But he did coach UOP Tigers. This probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Well, other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to see these assistant coaches there. Sam Cassell ain't got no job yet either.
Yeah, I like Sam. I am. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like Sam.
Man, yeah, because I've seen it happen though too over the years. That look how long Bill Cartwright and Patrick Ewing was assistant coaches.
Yep.
And
speaking of black coaches, guys, Bobby Jackson here in Sacramento. He's a head coach of the Sacramento Kings G League team in Stockton. And so look for him. I actually know him. So look for him to make a splash in these next few years. He's really trying
Bobby Jackson was cool. Bob
Yeah.
Jackson was that dude at Minnesota, man.
He was. He went to Minnesota. Exactly. Yep.
And he used to make all the homies used to sit there, used to wear them high ass socks just like Bobby Jackson.
Yeah, Bobby wore those white high socks all the time. Correct.
All the time.
But,
he was a dog.
Another dude they need to be coaching a little bit. I say a little bit, but maybe a little bit of assistant coach, and that's Jerry Stackhouse. Jerry Stackhouse.
Oh, Jerry.
He's at
Yeah.
If he goes to the assistant coach, but if he go to coaching, you know what I'm saying? He coached the G League team to a championship. You feel me?
Yeah. And speaking of former player coaches, and most of you guys are, there's a assistant coach. I believe he's on the Miami Heat. Is it Caron Butler? I love him, bro. I love that dude, bro. I love his whole makeup. Caron Butler. I think he should be coaching in this league the next 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah, Caron Butler. He used to be. He was on the Dallas Mavericks.
Dallas, OKC, the Lakers.
I remember him at UConn.
Yep, at UConn. There you go, T. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. T. Price knows college hoops, man. I can't lie. He knows college basketball.
Yeah.
UConn Huskies, man. As a matter of fact, they won the chip this year too, man. Shout out to UConn, man. They beat San Diego
surprisingly too, T.
What's that African dude name? Man, he won that.
I knew they would beat San Diego, though. I kind of knew that they would beat San Diego because San Diego was more of a defensive team. They could just couldn't score. So I was like this is a bad matchup for San Diego.
Yeah, it really was. It really was for them. But shout out to San Diego State because actually I'm out here. I'm not too far from California myself.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people in this area was San Diego State graduates, and they was like, we have never believed that they still wearing it. I'm like, guys, y'all should, man. San Diego State did their thing this year, man.
All right, I'm gonna test your knowledge, T. Price.
All right,
what player went to? I think it's Oregon State, led the nation in scoring as a point guard. Got drafted to the Houston Rockets.
As a point guard?
Yeah.
I remember the only point guard I remember that went to Oregon State. He was National Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year, and that was Gary Payton.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm not sure if it was Oregon State or Oregon. Damn, I get it mixed up sometimes though. But he led the nation in scoring.
Oregon State, be having some players too, but
he led the nation in scoring.
You gotta do football.
Yeah. But this player led the nation in scoring, and he's like 5'10", 5'11", a speedy point guard. Played for the Rockets.
Oh, you talking about
had a couple good years.
You talking about Brooks?
Yes. No. T. Price got it. It's Aaron Brooks. Yes,
Aaron Brooks.
Yeah.
Aaron Brooks had game, bro.
He had game, bro. Yes.
That little short. And this is why we keep telling these new generation. I'm like, oh, these bench players, man. They like, dude, no. Man, he's one of the bench players he's one of the kind of players that you can put him anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
And he can get you, and he was a bucket too.
Hey, and he was fast, and he could shoot that distance.
Yeah, he was fast. Hey, that was when y'all had that's when y'all had God dang it, I remember. That's when y'all had Yao Ming,
Luther Head,
Luther Head,
Kyle Larry is a rookie,
y'all niggas,
Luis Scola,
what's
Carl
that dude's
Landry.
name? What's that
Carl
dude?
Landry.
Number four, the overseas
Chuck
dude.
Hayes?
Not Chuck Hayes, the overseas dude.
Oh,
the one that Kobe was talking shit to in the medal game and shit. Oh, Luis Scola, that's his name.
Yeah, from Argentina. Yeah, Luis Scola. That
team, man, that was a scary.
Yeah, that's my squad, bro.
Team, bro.
That was my squad back then. Yeah,
man, I ain't gonna lie, man. And the Lakers played them. I used to get scared. Like, man, any team I could see that could beat them, we could beat the Rockets, man.
That series went 7 games. Remember, because Yao Ming broke his foot.
Man,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Scola, let me ask y'all something. This Scola play with
nice.
They call him Ice Cream Man.
This Scola play with what's it called in the Olympics? Ginobili in the Olympics. I just asked.
I know he played versus that Kobe Olympic team. I think it was 2008 or 9. if Monty was on that team, then yeah, I mean, he played for Argentina.
Yeah, Marty. Yeah, he played. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he
Yeah,
played.
he played. I believe he played with Monty. Yeah, because they won the championship the prior year, right? Or like the year before, or if I'm not mistaken, Argentina won it or Spain won it. I can't
I just
forget
find
which
everybody
one.
disrespecting that dude to act like Tony Parker wasn't that dude. Tony Parker.
Oh
was that
man,
dude.
Tony was something else, man.
Tony Parker was that other TV.
Yeah,
The real
remember
TV.
Tony
Yeah.
and Batoon used to play for France in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what my favorite game? You know what my favorite move that he did
Which one?
when he scored on LeBron? I think it was game one.
Like that little turnaround pivot at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that shit.
Hey, Tony Parker, man, that dude was underlay.
Yep, Tony was nice, man. Tony was
He gets disrespected. I don't know why though, but
Brent Barry
have respect over here.
Yeah.
Tony Parker was that dude.
Yeah, he was.
Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't get out these stats and shit and go
watch.
Right.
Stats don't mean everything because he played on a Spurs team where stats weren't the end all be all. It was more of a team effort. You know, that's why Tim Duncan's numbers aren't as high as they would be because it was and Monty, correct. Yeah, and Monty for sure.
Monty sacrificed his own game. Was like,
off the bench, bro. Yeah, off the bench for sure.
That's how you could tell he was really coached. You know, he's been coached. You know what I'm saying? Because
a
lot of these players now, man, like I want you, man. I want to get my. You know, it's like the coaches used to tell me back in the day when we used to make one of the players go on the bench. He like, you see Chief Price, he mad as a motherfucker.
Right.
He mad, but guess what? He gonna be in the game at the end. Go cheer him up. I ain't cheering this nigga up, coach. You think he'll be mad, but he knew I was the only one that could talk to him. Like, hey, man, come here, little bro, let me holler at you.
Chief Price, I'm about to go eat dinner, man, but it was good talking to you guys, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on tomorrow for the game, bro.
Okay. What time you gonna start early?
Miles, what you think about Monday's game? What you think about?
It's gonna be, hold on. It's still the same time, 5:30.
Okay. Yeah, I might go watch the game with some friends out and about. I'm not sure yet.
Matchup. Go against Denver.
What you think about? I think Boston will give Denver a better series, but far as tomorrow's game, I think Boston comes out early and builds like a 6, 7, 8, 10-point lead. And then it's a game of runs. Miami gets back in the game, keeps it close. And then I'm hoping for a game that kind of teeters back and forth in the fourth quarter. And whoever execute the best will just win it, bro. And so, listen, one thing I don't want to see is a blowout. I don't want to see a blowout. I want to see like a game 7 down to the wire where You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I want to see.
But this time, Boston got to cash in on them chips, though, too, because
yes, for sure.
Because when it's been clutch time, Miami has dominated. Hey, I gotta give Derek White his due praise, man.
Man,
for him, bro.
Terrence, I mean, were you nervous though?
Tony, you know what I'm saying? Antonio.
No, I'm saying when Jimmy made those 3 threes, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the game was
bro. I didn't even see it because I was doing the stream, right?
Okay.
And then I went outside to smoke, and then I looked up. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I'm watching the, you know me, I'm watching the game again on NBA TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch I watched the game again. I was just like, "Oh, okay, that's what happened." You know what? I'm just gonna say that. Look, they miss calls all the time, ladies.
They did.
They do. So. I think Jimmy Butler double dribble before he got fouled. He got into the corner and did it. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
Man, go look what. Okay,
yeah, I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, that last play, he looked like he double dribbled to me. That's just my opinion. But then
again, I gotta watch it again.
You know, they call travel on certain people. I swear LeBron take 5 steps when he goes to the basket, but they don't call that shit. But yeah, man, we having a good one, man.
Butler, he good, man. He good, man. But he played with my Bulls, but he's someone said a top
Jimmy
5 player.
Jimmy need to get back in his bag, man. Django.
Yeah, man. He
had the same Jimmy Butler. Everybody telling me that's Michael Jordan's son.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
need to
yeah,
check that
yeah,
out,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Every time
Yeah,
y'all say that,
know about
y'all
that.
every time y'all say this man is Michael Jordan's son, man. This man ended up playing bad. Y'all did the same thing to Anthony. What's that dude? The Ant-Man. They did the same thing with Ant-Man. That's Michael Jordan's son. How?
Or
Playing like
Edward.
that? Yeah, it was Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's terrible, man. No,
Only just
who's up
begun.
here?
Shout out to Moss, aka Twin, man.
I know Mars is a Houston Rockets fan, man. I know the history of the Houston Rockets. You probably don't know it, but the Houston Rockets used to with the two NBA Finals before, you know, with the Houston Rockets. He probably know it anyway. But I'm gonna tell you,
Oh, Moss gone. Yeah, but go ahead. You talking about in the 80s, right?
Price, but he played it. Yeah, in 81, 86, you know what I'm saying, with Ralph Sampson, Robert Reed, Rodney McCray, you know what I'm saying, when they had that.
McCray was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's it called? In 81, they had Moses Malone up in there. Yeah, they had Moses Malone and Dale Harris.
I don't understand why people don't even mention him as one of the best big men of all time. He has a great case to be one of the greatest big men of all time, in my opinion. I think he is.
All right, man. I ain't want to cut in. Did my little Bud Light seltzer run, man. I was listening to y'all, man. Chop it up.
Yep, you bet now. Now time for some pup give right now.
Well, I wish I could do that, man. I really do. You got me thinking.
Give going on around here. I've been waiting patiently too, man.
You know what's crazy? I was in the store and they got those cigars down here, and I was thinking about it because they only like $12, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, I wonder. Then I said, it ain't the real thing. I don't know. I ain't too hip on that. So I don't know if it probably, hell, I could probably get blasted off some hate. So, my tolerance level ain't even on that when it comes to that. But
yeah, I know some Reggie out here get you so fucked up. You think
bro, I can't need to do that. I'll be a fool. I'll be like, man, that's a totally different dude.
Because out here, how my homies is, like when my boys and when my homies that had came and saw me when I've been out here, I take it to the dispensary. They always go for the highest percentage. Like, dude, they ain't about the amount of percentages in it. You could get something that's 8-9%.
Yeah,
29 and 30%. It'll blow your head off. It's just how it just. You just can't. I go with smell and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm so far. I'll put it this way, T Price. I'm so far out of the loop on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I've got nothing against it. I think it shoot, it is what it is. But it's different back. I'm so damn old. I remember nickel bags. So,
yeah. Hey, I used to know somebody in Michigan. I used to know these chicks, man. They used to sell $1.50 bags.
Yeah, man. You be like,
and them
I said a nickel bag. I get laughed out of the.
When man. My boy was like, hey, my weed dude wasn't there, so he ended up taking me. He ended up directing me to somebody else, and I knew who the chick was and everything. She said, "Oh, I know you." Like, yeah, you from the South. I was like, yeah. It's just like every time I see you, always working and taking the bus, going to work. I say, yeah, I'm a grown man. Like, I ain't coming. You got some weed. This ain't no interview. You got some weed. She's like, yeah, $1.50, baby. She gave me $1.50 sec. I was like, girl, are you for real? She's like, yeah. I was like, girl, I had to bless her. I was like, nah, girl, this can't be true. My boy's like, yeah. I'm like, they killing the game doing that shit. She killed the game doing that shit. Shout out to her, man. She's still living.
Man, I'm. That's
My
crazy. Cause
homies
it's
used to get
crazy.
mad at me. They're like, man, T Price, man, you could have shot your shot, man. You could have highlighted, man. I ain't trying to think about her, bro. Like, dude, I'm trying to. Nah, man. I wasn't into that kind of stuff. I was always one of them dudes. Everybody was trying to be like. I was taught that you don't mess around with your best friends, your friends, family members and shit. I mean,
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
I was just taught like you ain't supposed to do that shit.
It's some lines you just don't cross, man.
And I
Some
never
lines you just don't cross. Yeah, but I figured, I feel you, man. I was looking the other day, laughing with my brother, and he was like, "Man, do they still sell tops?" I was like, "Man, I don't know. I ain't seen none in years."
I get them at my store all the time. But they sell them at my store where I'm at. We sell everything where I work at.
Can you knock one off with one top, man? Can you do one top? I used to be good at that. I used to be good. They used to say, how you can't smoke but you can roll one top? I was like, yeah, I don't know. They used to throw me the top in the back seat, man. And say, roll one. Like, all right.
Yeah, ain't it?
And I was always big. Like I was always taught that. I was taught that like I got to know a lot of people. They be like, hey, let's match. I know down there like backdoor. Let's backdoor. Backdoor mean like we match blunts and stuff. But I used to tell the youngsters in Kansas, man. They be like, hey, man. Hey, I backdoor you with another. I was like, then I looked at this homie start coming around. I was like, hold up, I'm supposed to be matching you. I ain't matching all these other niggas. These niggas, 5 niggas can't be going on one blunt, nigga. You can't do that. OG, what you talking about, my nigga? I'm out.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Man. Like, damn, man, y'all niggas can't afford a sack, nigga. OG, man, why you playing? Nah, nigga, you want to smoke my shit and walk off, nigga. That's the oldest shit in the book, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's the worst shit, man. I don't like motherfuckers that do that. I don't smoke weed. I don't even smoke weed like that. But you got motherfuckers that try to fuck with your money, but they want to smoke with you. And then you be like, get the fuck up out of here, man.
I know people, man. I know people, man, that I seen it happen to his homies all the time. Everywhere I've been. When they have weed and shit, all of a sudden they friends coming around, and then when they don't have nothing, you don't see nothing from them. I'm like, why you? I used to tell my homies, I'm like, dude, like, I'm not your daddy, your mama, or anything, though. Why these people always come around when you have some, but when they have some, do you get invited? No. So look like you getting used.
Yeah. People will get over on you, man. That's sad to say, but that's that hustle. People that, man.
The street knowledge come to mind then.
No, that's
like, man, what you know about the streets, man? You don't know nothing about the streets, man. Like, dude, I'm living in the streets now, man. Got my own everything. So what are we talking about? Like,
you know what the killer part is, though, T Price?
Yeah.
Is when, like you just said, and then they try to run the game on you. You sitting there looking at them like, dude, I did that like 30 years ago. They be like, you don't know what you... No, I know exactly what you're doing. Then they had nerve to get mad. Like, man, I seen you coming a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
That dumbass shit you talking about.
Yeah, that mile away shit. And then when you get your, like you said, when you get your puff on, your motherfucker ass wanna be coming around and shit. And smoke for about 2 days.
Yeah. Same thing, yeah, man. That's how they get down nowadays.
They'll be like, man, you get your puff off, give away that. You don't sell for. You have a weed for about 2 days, 2 or 3, 4, 5 days, and then when you run out of weed, they motherfucker go somewhere else. And that's a fact right there. Sorry ass motherfuckers, man. You better be motherfuckers. Buy me some weed, motherfucker.
That nigga.
Butter buy me some weed,
Just caught a
motherfucker.
flashback on J&J.
Yeah, he was like he mad about somebody that pissed him off.
That nigga caught a flashback, boy.
He said it wasn't a moment.
I feel you, bro. Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. It's like I told my homie today. He was like, man, hey, man, I want you to go to the dispensary for me. I'm like, nigga, I ain't doing all that, bro. But I got banned from this one, nigga. How the fuck did you get banned? It wasn't his fault that he got banned, you know, but he was just guilty with association. His homeboy came with him, who I told not to bring with him in the first damn place. Made a scene at the place and got his ass whooped. So they borrowed the wrong nigga. So the dude that gets his ass whooped, he still comes to the dispensary all the time. So I walked in there and just got to the lady, like, hey, how you doing, Mr. Price? I'm like, I'm good. And everything. I was like, well, my boy got kicked out. So he got into a fight. Like, no, he didn't. Said this dude that just walked out the store, he got his ass whooped in your store. I heard it on the news. She was like, oh, we did ban the wrong person. Yeah, so I told my boy, man, I said, man, you free, man. You can go back in the store, man. Just take me home, bro. Because I got to start my show. That's why I'm late right now. Getting everything going. Deal with that nigga early, man. That nigga crazy.
Hey, it be, man.
How you get your ass with talking shit and then you ban the wrong nigga? I was like, y'all got cameras and everything around this motherfucker now. But they said, but they're like, that's why I told her, like, you was guilty by association. But anyway, all right, let's get this shit started. You know, it's Sunday. I didn't go to church today. Lord forgive me, but I had to go get it.
Oh no, you don't know. No, you don't have to go to church.
Lord.
No. Hey, T Price, you don't have to go to church. That's all you gotta do is listen to Shirley Caesar, Slim and the Supreme Angels, the Whiners, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. It's just
like crazy. Man,
I'm gonna let y'all go.
Ready, be there right on time.
Yeah,
my go-to is Daryl Coley though. That's who gets me there. He gets me.
No Reverend James Cleveland.
Oh yeah. Jesus is the best thing that ever happened. Jesus is the best thing. You talking about that, James Cleveland?
Yeah,
I heard word on the street that he was in love with Keith Pringle. They was tongue kissing and stuff. I heard that story growing up. Somebody walked in the bathroom and saw them tongue kissing each other. I don't know how true that was.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this though with the gospel joint. There's a brother named Whitehead. You know, Whitehead be what's it called at the stupid over there with the church. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Lord have mercy. I don't know if you can Google it up with James. I don't know if his last name is Whitehead. But, you know, he up in New York, you know what I'm saying, with the church over there in New York. And then I was like, Yeah, it's stupid, man. No,
I do. I still watch church services and stuff like that because I know where my lady, where she go to church at, I watch her service. You know what I'm saying? And then I watch the service that my mom and my sister goes to as well on YouTube. You know, and it's a darn shame. YouTube don't even see church notifications either. They don't care.
Yeah,
they actually put that. I didn't mean to interrupt y'all, man. They actually do YouTube services. Yeah. I've never seen one.
Yeah, because the two churches that I know, the one that my mama goes to and the one that my old lady goes to, they have service. They have service and it streams live on Sundays.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
You do got a lot of do streams and stuff like that though too. Yeah.
I know. I be watching YouTube.
I like
You know, I
Apostle
watch
Jenny.
YouTube more than I look at regular TV, man. That's
I like
crazy, but
I like Apostle Jenny. She be going in too. You can look him up on YouTube. He don't play. He old.
Hey, T Price. I know you don't watch the pop off with the milk or spring water. I know you don't watch that though. Peter pop off. Can't meet.
I think it's time for me to smoke now. I waited long enough. Hey, but I be working on my feet, and then by the time I honestly like really sit down and everything, I get stuck in the chair, and I just be like, man, I just don't want to get up, man. But I don't have to. So I don't blaze in the house like I used to. But when I was doing it, man, boy, we used to have some crazy behind streets when I first started, boy. When I used to say lighters in the air. Everybody old panel, we had their L's out. We just sit there and just talk.
Boy, T Price, you bad influence, man. You got me sitting here thinking. You got me sitting here thinking, like, man, what the hell? I don't know. They got to get it out the cabinet for you, but hey, down here on the beach, they be buying that shit up like it ain't nothing, bro. They don't even keep them things in stock.
Yeah. Man, salute to you, T Price. Salute to you, panel and live chat, man. Though.
All right, I'll be on tomorrow for the game, sir. I'll be on tomorrow for game 7. You already know.
Yeah. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all good, man. Y'all be good, man. Like,
all right, take care, man.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Like you said, take care, man. Take care, T Price. Take care. Panel live chat. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to JMJ, man.
Yeah, I've heard him a couple of times. Like I said, I watch more YouTube. I just try to, if I can get on fellas channels and if anything, give them a view, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's so many people I watch. I ain't the richest man in the world, but I try to do what I can.
Yeah.
So
he's original, man. We've been following. He's been on that. He's one of the people that was there from the beginning following Ticket too. You know what I'm saying? When I was on there, we used to get on the panels and we really used to talk. I mean, we still do now, but nowadays, that shit be going to nuclear, man. I tried to get on last night, just try to keep the peace, man. Nobody could get nothing going through and everything like that. So,
you know what it is, and maybe it's just me.
What's that?
Because I've been watching. Like I said, that's how I got hip to you, was off Ticket's live stream, right? I mean, it's a good part of 4 years now. Mm-hmm. And it used to be, now you got people that want to be analysts more so than just like barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They want like you said, it gets nuclear, man. A lot of people get too personal, and it's not, it ain't personal, bro. Yeah, you got a right to your opinion, but I'm only gonna be somebody's BAN so many times, so I'm gonna have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, by all means necessary. I already know.
I don't have a problem with you telling me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I ain't gonna be too many of your BAN. I wasn't raised like that, and hell, one thing for sure is I can step out from behind this TV screen. I mean, this laptop screen and this damn phone. I ain't gonna keep talking like that behind something. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. It wasn't like you couldn't talk that shit on the phone to nobody.
Hey, it just bring back the story because you remember when Yahoo first came out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's why I love Mark Cuban for this specific reason. When Mark Cuban had on Yahoo, man, he gave us That was YouTube. Way back for YouTube on some real shit. That was YouTube. That was YouTube. You can talk to anybody. We used to have them basketball talks. We used to have football, anything. You could talk to all kind of people all across the world. You have free voicemail and shit. Some of y'all dudes have voicemails because y'all women have them side pieces. Oh yeah, just give them a voicemail. You know your man ain't gonna be able to check that one.
That's crazy.
Hey,
it's like I said, I think that's got a lot to do with this bravado we see, because it didn't used to be like that. I don't want to sound like an antique or nothing, but back then, man, you all this talking and all that, man, that was not that didn't happen, bro. That didn't happen. Because if it got down to that, you was standing toe to toe, blow to blow without no H2O.
Yeah,
it wasn't no talking over a channel or saying this and making videos about another nigga. No, you was in front of me.
Right. You know, it's just like I told people this, like when I first started, and you know, then they try to prepare you to somebody else. You know, I was like, man, I always want everybody to be great. You know, I want everybody to do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay like Ticket did. Ticket, and he opened up doors for a lot of people. He's really the godfather of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got hip to him.
7-8 Sports. I remember him in the beginning. Shout out to 2 Raw.
Yeah, I like 2 Raw. 2 Raw. I've been watching. I'm glad he got his stuff back to where he wanted to do.
My boy LB.
Yeah, LB's got a good channel. Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, them niggas, man, they was all here before me. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Hey, 2 Raw be having me dead ass cracking up, bro. I ain't
gonna lie. A man. I got them impersonations. That when he did that one
hey, you need to go back.
He did the one with James Harden left the Brooklyn Nets.
You need to go. I don't know which video that he actually have it. I think it's on. I know it's on 2 Raw for TV, where he used to actually go live. You know what I'm saying? You'll see this one. You'll see me on there with 2 Raw, and another lady that was on here though too, man. I forgot her name. She know her basketball and shit too. But we was in there naming old school cartoons and shit like that, man. And that was fun. That was a funny ass fucking stream.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot when I be when I get to talk to my nephews and stuff, and they like to hear the old school stories of me and they dad, my brother, older brother, and they don't believe the stuff we be telling them, man. You're like, nah, man, that really happened.
It's just like the new generation gonna sit there and say that Will Chamberlain score 100 points. I'm like, man, y'all niggas dumb. Well, y'all niggas dumb.
Man, you know what? You brought up something, man. I was listening to y'all when you said Moses Malone. A lot of people don't even know about 444.
Yeah.
No, they don't even remember that stuff. Remember that dude came out of high school too.
He's the main reason. He was the main reason why all high school players, and then they stopped with LeBron.
Yep, exactly. Didn't Daryl Dawkins came out of high school?
Yep, Daryl Dawkins.
Chocolate Thunder.
You know, you got Kobe. You know, you got KG. And then you got Deshaun Stevenson.
Yep. You got all them guys.
He came straight out of high school. Who else? There's a lot of them dudes came straight out of high school, man. And but yeah, it is what it is. Hold on, man. I'm switching over to the Lil Von. You wanna come here and chop it up, man? I'm about to go stand, look at this water and have this little light of this tree that I'm about to blaze, about to partake of.
Well, at least you can see water, man. Hey, I'm loving it, man. I'm sitting here now, man, in my lawn chair. Just
water. Hey, everywhere you look out here, you see water. It's crazy.
Hey, as long as you don't see Bigfoot, you're all right.
Nah, I'm surprised all this water out here, no alligators and shit ain't never came out here.
Hey, you don't want to see them. You don't want to see them.
Man, I've been seeing some videos or something lately. Like, god dang, I seen one that was so freaking big. I'm like, god dang,
bro. Earlier, but that was Tuesday. Tuesday night, I got up, man. Or Tuesday morning, I got to be at work at 6, and I looked around. I said, what this dude in the trash can? I looked over, man. It was a bear. I said, oh shit. 4 o'clock in the morning, man. 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to figure out how to get back in the house. Yeah.
You ain't had no bear mace on you, did you?
I ain't had none of that shit. Kwame had that tactical shit. So I was like, man,
yeah,
the only thing I got here is a house shoe.
Yeah,
I got a house shoe,
man. Because out here, my boys be I know a couple homies, man. Like they go hunting and shit like that. And they be having, and that's the first thing that they got accessibles of that we gotta have this shit. Cause he was like, man, ain't no telling you see a big ass bear, boy, and bear, and you see mountain lions and shit too.
Yeah, I heard about that out there. Now, yeah. I said I'm down here in Florida, and I'm used to the lizards and the snakes, but when the bear popped up, I was like, oh Lord.
I was smoking in the bear. Only you know how to prevent forest fires.
And he was cool. Like, he looked and kept on going. Like, I ain't worried. Because we put our trash cans out on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So he was hip to the game. I'm looking over there. I'm looking across, man, rubbing my eyes, man. Got to get ready and go. I said, man, that's the biggest black dude I ever seen. Mm-hmm. It was a bear.
I've seen so many. I never seen like. When I was in Michigan one time, I was. I seen this. A fox. It was an all red fox too. It was all red. Me and my boy was like, "What the fuck is that?" My boy kept on walking toward the fox. I think he was a dumbass nigga. I walked away from his ass.
Man,
he wanted to know.
Hey.
You want to sit there and pet it and all that other dumbass shit, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga.
I ain't going nowhere near that joke.
I don't understand people that do that shit. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos of y'all dumbass people. Y'all want to sit there and play with them and be what y'all be doing? Y'all be going at them animals instead. Why they in their cages and shit, but don't get mad when the motherfuckers grab your ass and shit. Should have been talking shit.
No, I don't. Hey, man, it's
Especially the monkeys. The monkeys and the gorillas are strong as fuck, bro.
Heck yeah, they like 5 to 7 times stronger than anybody you know. That's a fact. That is a fact, bro. You might well rip your ass to shreds.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand how these people be, and yeah, because lately I've been seeing some weird stuff on my feed. I'm like, what's up with this communal drag? Like, I ain't even heard of that shit. Then I seen what that thing does. I'm like, god dang.
Yeah, Komodo dragon. We got them lizards run down. I seen one the other day down here, man. It was big, but it wasn't like Komodo dragon size. It was just large. It was big enough to ruffle the sand. You know what I'm saying? For me to hear it. I looked down, man. It was like red, fire red, and orange. And I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. I made sure the garage door was pulled all the way down. I'm like, can't have one. Imagine getting up in the morning, seeing one of them jokers.
Probably, you think it was an iguana?
Because we got the little, the miniature ones. They're not geckos. They got the skin flap up under their neck. They run around here. Like it's just an insect thing to a certain extent, T-Price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you don't even.
I already know how it is being down in Pensacola and shit. Yeah, because
So they run around and it's, you know, that ain't the thing. But this one, I've never seen one look like that. I was like, oh Lord. then the bear, and then I had the armadillo thing happen.
All right. Hey, I'm about to switch up, man. I'm about to go to my cell phone right quick. So,
Okay.
puff give. I got my on. It's time to. It's time for some puff give and fun time.
Well, don't make it too bad because you're making me think about going back in this store.
I can't make you do anything, sir.
I'm having fun with you, man. I'm thinking about it though. Like, what the hell? Dude, it's legal.
Got you thinking about it. Got you thinking about it like Gerald Levert, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's legal.
Oh my!
Salute everyone, by the way. Salute. My name
Salute, man. I didn't hear you. Hey, how you doing, man?
Good. You can call me G Money. I'm doing great, though. I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm friends with Old Head Podcast, so nice to meet everyone.
Yeah, I like I said, I know him from other podcasts and other shows, and I like it. His content. He good. He seemed like a mellow type fellow, so
very amazing.
I just on here chopping it up.
Yeah, same here. Speaking of chopping it up, well, Derek Wright chopped off the Miami Heat's head. What do you think about that game last night?
Now, I'm gonna say this: Miami Heat lost this series. I'm gonna be honest with you. They did not, and you exactly right. Real talk. It's an old saying: you don't play with your food. And Miami didn't play with their food, and now they about to get 8. I'm telling you, people don't want to say that, but it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. I was talking to my homegirl up in Ohio, and she was like, "Why that was after when they played Game 4." I said they messed up. I was like, they're supposed to, you got to put the proverbial nail in the coffin when you come with young dudes like that, because they're going to figure it out. They're going to figure it out.
Right.
And they way more talented than you are. So, yeah, you seeing the ripples of them getting it together. So you're exactly right. Tried to tell her. She was like, no, ain't no way they can blow this. I was like, yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. You actually know it. You say, hey, yes, they can.
I always say you have it. Until you officially lose 4 games in a series, you have a chance though, because you never know what may happen. Injuries, a shot may go in, a team gets cold. A lot of things got. I mean, unless you're a Celtics fan, did you think to be down 3-0 and come back to even Steven the series? Unless you're a Celtics fan, you didn't think that. And rebound is
no, I didn't. I agree with that. I just thought they had. Right. I thought Jimmy Butler understood that. Evidently, he don't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
He was put. You can only say that. I say that as somebody
They don't need to stop. He needs to stop guaranteeing. He being like you begin to be like Charles Barkley. I guarantee. Then you lose, man.
I agree, but see, he was smelling his own cologne. He should have stayed the way he was to get to 3-0. Now all of a sudden,
that part. Mm-hmm. But it's just been crazy though, because the last time we seen something like this was 19 years ago. That was when the Boston Red Sox came back to beat the Yankees.
And there you go. There you go, right there.
Ended up winning the pennant. That happened 19 years ago.
Yep. He should have closed the casket right then and there, fellas. He should have been the most somber person in that locker room.
That's you. Yeah, what's up, man? What's up, fam? I thought that was you. All right. What you say, Keith?
I said he should have been the most somber person in that locker room. And he should have said, if we do not do this, we gonna have hell to pay. And I say that as not no great athlete or anything like that. I'll talk about being around people that know that, and being in certain situations, they be like, man, we can't F around. Can't F around. And he kind of took it.
Playing their food, man. You
do not play with your food, T Price. Everybody know that. Your mom tell you that from 5 years old.
He didn't listen. He didn't listen. And here's another reason why the Heat are in trouble. If you're Eric Spoelstra, why not play Kevin Love some minutes and Highsmith?
I did not understand that for the life of me. Now all of a sudden you want to bench Kevin Love? Like, that don't make any sense. Why the fuck you get him for?
It's just stupid coaching, man. I mean, look, Eric Spoelstra's a good coach. I'm saying what he did was stupid. Like, I don't get that. And also, another thing that kills me.
I don't understand. Like, I get you getting because I don't get it. Why I was noticing that yesterday too. I was like, why is Kevin Love not in the game? Because they was getting killed on the boards, bro.
Which they were. And another thing too is that, look, Jimmy Butler had a monster fourth quarter being aggressive. My only thing with Butler is that you got to bang in the block, man, and stop hesitating to shoot sometimes. Butler is a great player. He needs to stop hesitating to shoot, though, and just bang in the paint, though.
Man, can Miami get a freaking play? Because last year was Tyler Hero hurt himself, and then again, Tyler, I'm like, God dang, man. Like,
hey, you know what? Y'all touched on something that a lot of people ain't touching on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Kevin Love, man. Even when they got blown out, when they was getting their ass handed to them in that fourth game, Kevin Love was hustling, old as he is. And you mean to tell me
he can't even make it
NBA
on
championship caliber coach didn't say maybe I can insert that kind of energy into the team and play him more minutes? I'm glad y'all touched on that. Because if you go back and look, in that fourth quarter, he was hustling. He was trying to make it happen.
Give you hustle plays. He wasn't, and that's why I didn't understand like the JV fans talking about they acting like they was gonna get the same Kevin Love that was in Minnesota. They just don't know. Everybody got to change to play for. Everybody got to change the way they play to play with LeBron. Everybody. LeBron ain't never changed for nobody else but him. That's why it's hard for me to say that. And to that one dude, you said that LeBron James have a Hall of Fame career in every jersey he played in. Okay, that's your opinion, but to me, nope. He does have a Hall of Fame career, but I don't understand this logic. Everybody keep throwing at me, and I always get mad about subscribers. I subscribe, and they want to say, here, I don't like LeBron. They want to unsubscribe. Get out your feelings, nigga. That's my fucking opinion.
But here's the thing. Hear me out. Even if they get mad at your opinion, keyword, they're mad at the statement. Don't let it bother you, man. I know everyone has a right to an opinion, but what I don't respect are opinions that are lies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll give you an example, right? Here's an example what I'm talking about. If I told you right now Josh Giddey's a better playoff performer than Kobe Bryant, would you respect that?
Well, I would have said anything. I would have said that's your opinion. And then I would have asked you. Then I would have asked you, did you watch Kobe play? And most of them, and we always ask new people like, "Will you watch Kobe?" They always say 2016 Kobe. That's all they see.
I know, but I'm saying what I'm saying.
Can I ask y'all this?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I didn't hear what he said. If he could repeat it, I didn't hear what he said.
What I'm saying is that just because you have a right to an opinion does not make the opinion earn respect.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is, who did you say if you said such and such was better than Kobe? I didn't hear the.
I'm saying my example. I'm not saying this player is better than Kobe. I'm saying that if I told you Josh Giddey was a better playoff performer than Kobe, would you respect that? I would not. Because it'll be a lie.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. I can't say you may have saw something I didn't.
But keyword Josh Giddey. Keyword Josh Giddey though.
Giddey, right? Giddey, yeah. Giddey got to put it. He got to get the more. He got to get the more playoffs. To get into.
He's never been to the playoffs. So why would I respect an opinion like that? It'll be a lie, you know. You can think
right.
that.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I
Like I
hear
said,
you, but that's still his opinion, and I may not agree with it, even though I'm not versed
Yeah,
on the person he's talking about. But he might know more than me. You know what I mean?
but
That
I know it's his
that's the
opinion.
reason
He has
why I
to.
don't. That's the reason why I don't like when the
uh,
LeBron fans start talking to you, and you a person that sat 4 decades of watching basketball, and you giving your opinion on what you know. You
But
feel
here's
what
the
right,
I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah, but here's the difference, though. It's an opinion that's based on nothing. That's the example I gave you was an opinion that's based on nothing. Because look, Josh Giddey's a good player. I'm not denying Josh Giddey's a good player. How can you say a guy that's never been to the playoffs are better than two-time Finals MVP? You know what I mean? I would.
right.
You know what I mean? You have every right to an opinion, but I don't have to respect it. I don't have to listen to it if I think if it's not honest. But I'll give you another thing what I'm talking about. If I told you all blacks are stupid, would you respect that?
No.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's my point. So yes, and let people be mad at your opinion. They're not mad at you. They're just mad at the statement. There's a difference. Opinions are statements,
Yeah.
not people. You know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. That's the reason why you have a debate, not an argument.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Right.
reason why.
Right, and you got to back up what you say. You can't make a bunch of
Oh
narratives. You
yeah,
gotta back up.
exactly. That's the
Just
whole
believe in what
reason
you
for having that. That's the reason why you
exactly
go to school and get in the debate class.
to back up what you
And
say.
this is
Don't make
what
up lies.
that's a fact. And one of my favorite things too, is like that's why I always been the same person that I've been on YouTube. And then once I got my channel and shit, shout out to Ma, so aka my twin man. Shout out to him, man, because he was like, man, I know you be on Ticket Channel and you be all chill and laid back, but this is your channel, man. You can't let people get away and don't and say dumb shit that's not factual, it's not true. And I've been a nigga's helmet ever since.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's
that's the
why
best way to be. It don't mean somebody being an a-hole. That means
Mhm.
you listen. If you're gonna say something, if you talk trash, you better be able to back it up.
that's what I'm
That
trying to
just
say.
goes down the line. That's right there. That's the common denominator. And anytime you talk, if you're gonna say what you're gonna say, you better be able to
Back
back
up
it up.
and know what you're talking about. Just having an opinion doesn't make it. Just having an opinion doesn't make it respectable. Know what you're talking about. Being honest. Like for
Hey, what
example, I'm
today's
not
date is? What today's date is? Today's the what?
May 28th.
May 20.
May,
Well, yeah, it is May 20th.
yeah,
Oh
tomorrow is
yeah,
May
because it's only
28th.
30 days. Yeah, we only got 30 days in this month. Man, my mom's birthday is next week.
Oh, nice! Happy birthday to your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Long
You
Duke's
know,
about to be up in there. She's about to be in that number.
good point. What do you think happens
So I'm
though?
at,
That what do you think? Right.
what you say?
What do you think?
What you say, sir?
Sorry, I was about to say, who do you think's gonna win Game 7 tomorrow? In your opinion?
I don't know, because a part of me want to say Boston, but then again, Boston
Mm-hmm.
don't play good at home unless you
Yeah,
get
true.
another 50-point game from if
Yeah,
Tatum play like he did yesterday. If Tatum plays like that, like all that I hate about Tatum, he just resorts to that free ball way too much. And that's
I
why I be trying
agree.
to tell these. That's why I tell these people that they want to say that these players are so much better than the players in the past. No, the fuck they ain't, because that IQ shit ain't no way. You need Karl Malone and all these other great players, even all the great ones, Timmy, even Vince Carter. Yeah, you didn't win no rings, but guess what? When he was in the days that he was in his prime, that nigga was in his bag. All them dudes had a repertoire of moves and shit to get their shot off. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You just better pray and hope he misses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Good point. You
I,
know,
That's my
I,
old
I,
lady. That's my old lady's team, the Celtics. So I already told her. She already know how I feel about it. But I already told her what our household gonna be like. Cause she loves the Celtics. I know the Lakers. I'm like, hey, it's gonna be more Laker everything up in here on my side of the turf. Keep
I
that green
heard
stuff on the
I heard that, brother. I heard that, brother. Look, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I also understand Laker lore, and I know the history. You know what I'm saying? I know
Right,
what
right,
I
right.
know what it means to put on that purple and gold. Even though I'm not a fan,
I'm
and I
like that
can
with all the
respect
teams.
that.
It ain't just my team. I know how it is with about all these teams. How it is to put a uniform on for all these NBA teams. I know they want to sit there on the clown the expansion team, but the same expansion teams went to the NBA Finals quicker than some teams that been in the NBA from the beginning.
Exactly, exactly. Everybody want to shit on Charlotte, but they had they had a good team back in the day, and
They
that gets
did.
swept under the rug.
Oh, you talking
They
about with
built a
Lonzo
lot.
and you talking about with
Yeah,
Lonzo and
and
Larry Johnson
grandmama and all them,
and Dale
all the
Earl.
people forget about that. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, hold on, I'm about to educate them. Y'all don't remember when Dale Curry used to have a Burger King commercial, and guess who was else is in the movie? I mean, in the commercial. Ding, 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 ding. Steph Curry and his brother
Hmm.
Steph.
Yeah, all these. What? That's
Man,
why.
they been talking. They be putting it in our face, man. I'm like, dude, I've been knowing about Steph since he was a little boy. I seen him on TNT. Him and his little brother be sitting there before the home games, even after the home game. They out there shooting the basketball. They're the only two dudes out there with the ball boy. Everywhere they
a,
went,
a, a lot of
every
a
time his
lot of
dad.
that a lot of that got missed. See, that's why I say I don't mind when these LeBron fans say okay, they state their opinion, but it does get into a problem when you talking about history and what you saw and
Right.
comparing history to what you saw and what you see now.
I
Then
just
they
don't
like you
understand.
don't know nothing, and I'm like, wait a minute. How can you tell me if we went to the shooting range and I hit a bullseye 6 times, you hit it 4 out of 10 times, you gonna tell me you a better shooter?
Hey, this is how this era is. And then this is another thing. I'm not even trying to basketball. LeBron's a great player, like I always say, but I've been saying this for years on YouTube. I don't give him that extra credit like everybody else to kiss my ass and going with the narrative, throwing his teammates on the bus, coming to the podium with a fake ass cast on your hand, talking about, oh, see, I broke no, you didn't. The what you call through your alley, you popped the glass, and you slammed it home. And you hung on the rim when you did it. Fuck out of here. Then
Yeah,
they're gonna
that's
come out
that's the problem with
and
him.
then Skip and then Shannon Sharp gonna take his little trout mouth face looking ass gonna sit there gonna be like, but Skip, he was playing 2 years with a torn team. You nigga play it's man, it's never this is one thing I always get on LeBron about. He don't have no accountability for shit. No accountability. None. Like he said that remember the time when he said, I know we're gonna win this. I know we're gonna win because what? Because I'm the best player in the world. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going by what the man said.
He said for
Man,
game
this
five
week feel
against the
good.
Bucks.
Man, hey, I wish you was out here, man. You'd be like, man, T Price ain't playing, boy. Be out here, man. Man, some good stuff, man. And then out here too, Keith. And I can take you down there where my homies work at and shit in Eugene. One of my partners and shit, a couple of them actually. They work at this place where they teach you everything, how to grow it and all that stuff. They give you the stuff to grow it and everything, give you the lamps, the lights, and all kind of shit to hook it up with shit like that. Man, motherfuckers be growing their weed and shit everywhere, man.
Hey, my next door neighbor, man, he used to play. It's crazy because he used to play out of Immaculate Conception when I did, and it's really man, this like I said, small world.
Man, I hope
Man,
you
he
ain't
be
try to
out on
stop
his
my boy,
patio
man.
blazing, and I'll be sitting there listening. I mean, doing my thing on the laptop listening. And I'm like, damn, I want to. He was like, man, you want to? I was like, nah, man.
I hope you ain't
Now,
stop my
after
boy.
listening,
Police. Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
Uh,
I just watched the police following one of my partners. I think they stopped his ass too. Yep, I see the lights. Lord have mercy. He got his daughter in his car too. Oh Lord Jesus.
man, I hope for the best, man. But make sure you keep an eye on it, man. Keep an eye
I'm
on it.
watching it. And where I'm standing at, I'm looking at the water on one side, and then Yeah, I'm always about water and shit like that. When I used to be on my snaps, my homies be like, man, show me how the water is and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, I live by water. I live by the boardwalk. I used to walk to the boardwalk and smoke down there, but you already know it always takes some motherfuckers to fuck the location up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pulling out knives on motherfuckers and shit, and I stopped going down there and shit. They got this crazy ass lady. She stand in the middle of the. She stand in the corner of the corner of the street, corner like exact corner and everything. And she's I forgot what race she is. I guess she's Russian. Man, that's the one. Trayvon. I told Trayvon what happened that day. This heifer put out a big ass fucking knife on me. I'm like, God damn. I seen her like she just pulled it out, and I was just walking that way. Man, I looked around. I was like, whoop, I'm going back the other way. Man, I went straight to the car and got out. You ain't gonna kill a nigga today, no.
Yeah, we got that 6th sense. We got that 6th sense. If something ain't right, you be like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. Hold up.
Nope.
I don't give a damn if you inebriated or not. You like, hey,
And I'm always by myself and stuff too. Like, around here, like they're like that's like the very. Yeah, I've just always been by myself everywhere I've been. Like when I go to friends' houses and shit like that, my homies that when I was out here and shit like that, like man, you always by yourself. Bro, I was like, I'm supposed to be by myself because you know me. I'm not gonna bring no other stranger to your house. You be looking at them sideways and shit, But you don't know. Everybody has and that's another thing. Everybody has a background. Everybody has a story. But you the only one that can change your own story. I changed mine.
Well, that's like I said, like I was telling JMJ earlier, man, it's just some lines you just don't cross. You feel what I'm saying? I might know that person.
Crossed that line. And Shannon crossed that line. He got personal. He gonna say he had the nerve to sit there and say this man is a buzz. Now, mind you, I gotta go off on. You know what, Shannon? I don't care, man. I don't even care, man. Hey, I respect your football shit, but when it comes to basketball, I don't respect it because you're a fanboy. You acting like you want to be. You acting like you want to be Savannah so goddamn bad, nigga. He already had 3 kids, nigga. He don't want another one. If you only want that one, you don't even want to be a part-time lover. You don't want that either.
AT Price and G Money. I'm gonna ask y'all this. I want to see if y'all see it the same way I do. Not only did he get out of pocket, right? Not only did he get out of pocket, but the fact that he let that shriveled up sun raising start chiming in on too. He should have stepped in and said, no, I got this. You shut up. I don't want you even chopping in on this. He didn't even do that, bro. He didn't even do that.
And this is another thing too. I tell y'all this all the time, man. These people tell on themselves, man. They show their hand to you every fucking time, man. I'm sorry you don't like the delivery, but it's the message behind it.
Go ahead.
It's just a message behind it. These motherfuckers tell on themselves, man. And then y'all niggas gonna sit there talking about Uncle Shay, me Uncle nigga. That's your nigga. None of my uncles name no fucking Shay.
Nah.
Y'all people crazy, man. When I call people that's like when I really can say like mom, pops, and like that with some people like that. You know what I'm saying? They got that respect and knowledge of it. You see what I'm saying? Or where I'm come from with the word. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be just sitting there acting like this and nah. How y'all seen that movie Killer Caesar? The Cameron? Matter of fact, you can still watch it for free on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I seen that ad earlier today.
Hey, yeah, but one of my favorite parts of the movie was I just like that movie in the spirit because he gave out so many gems when his homeboys was like, man, I'm going to play football, man. Yeah, nigga, your ass ain't gonna play no football, nigga. Your shit is rolling that shit up right there, nigga. That's what the fuck you go, nah, nigga. I'm going to college. I'm going to the NFL. Man, you ain't going to no NFL, nigga. They get niggas for that. When he said that shit, I was like, damn, go ahead. Because George River gave him the game. He said, nigga, you ain't going to the NBA, man. I'm glad that, hey, him and Kim, matter of fact, shout out to Kim, man. Kim funny as hell, man. Hey, him and Mace got a good, I think that, I like their podcast. I need to catch up on that shit, though.
Well, hey, man, you know, I look at it like this. I don't have a problem with because Maz was on earlier, and my favorite player of all time, not the best, but I'm talking about my favorite player was Akeem Olajuwon.
Right.
And then I can sit up here and say, no, I really can't compare him to what Kareem did with a straight face. You cannot get that same reaction for a LeBron fan.
Man, I'm just like this with Shannon Sharp. Man, you're a whole ass nigga, man. You is a hoe. I'm gonna tell you why you're a whole ass nigga. You didn't keep that same energy when Skip Bayless sat there and told your black frog face looking ass. You ever seen a frog WB looking frog ass nigga?
I remember the
WB. You know, looking ass up out here. We told you put your glasses back on, nigga. That's when you should have smacked him and beat his ass up on sight, nigga. Fuck that.
But then he gonna jump bad, and he gonna jump bad at somebody else.
Hey, but it goes back to what I always say. Our race is the only race that do that dumb shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it real. It's been, man, I ain't got time for that dumbass shit. That's why I thank God I get up every morning. I don't even watch TV nowhere near like I used to no more, man. Matter of fact, I'm going in the house.
I told you, man. I don't, man. I watch documentaries and stuff like that.
I just got the Hulu Sports for the I just got it, for the basketball, the college football, and all that shit. And then I get the tennis and all that shit. I love that tennis too now. That's who the Joker I know is. That Joker. I ain't talking about Jokic. That's the real Joker. That's the Joker I could know. I'm just fucking with Jokic, man. But for real, Jokic. That is the real Joker, though. That's the first
give him
Joker
credit. He's doing more with less, and it's a shame that they don't. You would think them folks would have figured it out by now.
Hey, but
you can actually promote him. You can promote. He's basically a newer version of Larry Bird. Can't jump over the stamp. Can't do nothing, but he proficient. And they proceed to keep ramming this dude down our throat.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad advertising. I ain't no marketing executive, but that's bad business right there.
They've been doing it. They just hold on to old parts. You know what I'm saying? And look, all their favorite players, all their cash cows is getting older. Now want to talk about Luka. Now you try to promote Victor, whatever that tall ass dude name. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Wiamba. I think his name is Wiamba.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry. My fault, G Money. I ain't mean to jump in. He been sitting there listening. He ain't said nothing.
No, I've been hearing you guys. You guys are good. I know. Shannon Sharp, man. Look, I respect Shannon Sharp as a person. I just don't respect his basketball opinions. I don't. His basketball opinions are just wrong and ridiculous. I mean, he's better at football. Football, he does have some good points when it comes to NFL.
And I respect it, exactly. I agree with you on that. That football, I'm good. When you talk about basketball, and then, hey, Shannon Sharp, you want to get personal with me? Talk about Kansas on Twitter. I don't even have a Twitter account. So you're a big dumbass motherfucker. So I know when you talk about Kansas and everything like that. I know you talking about me, 'cause I talk about your favorite so-called king, or so-called goat, or goat James. Let's see it.
And there's reasons of why LeBron's the look. LeBron has a case to be the GOAT. Obviously, I think it's MJ. But when Shannon, his reasons of why LeBron's the GOAT is so wrong. Like
Yes,
he downplays
yes, it is.
teammates, he downplays
Yeah.
teammates, downplays coaches. He never really criticizes LeBron like that. I just don't respect what Shannon says. I don't listen to him talk. I just don't when it comes to basketball. Now, what's
It's just like I went on.
media today, though? Really?
Yeah, it just ever since it's getting back what we were saying earlier. We was rest in peace to to Stuart Scott. After Stuart Scott, man, that was it.
That was it. That's the only legitimate one we had, man.
And also, the only guy who's good now is really Tim Legler and a little bit Vince Carter. I like Tim.
Oh,
Legler.
even old boy too. I can't forget about my boy from Louisiana though too. He used to be on that. I think his name is Michael Smith.
Oh yeah, Michael Smith. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michael Smith. He on the brother of another
Yeah.
mother podcast. Yeah.
Them dudes is straight. I always say he was always funny to me. Now when I found out when he came out and said he was from Louisiana, I was like, yeah, he do act like a Louisiana dude. Like, oh man.
Yeah, I done met a couple Louisiana dudes from being down here, coming from up north. Yeah, they legit. They riders. They riders. I know, man. I'm telling you, working with them, they riders.
Yeah, I know a couple of them out here, and they be like, "T-Punch, how the hell you know?" I was like, "How you know what they be saying?" Like, dude, I live in Louisiana, bro, so I already know. I've been down there. Like,
yeah, I never went, but I'm telling you, the ones that I experience here, they riders. They riders. They about it all the way.
I know. Only ones I know are some whole ass niggas. That was a long time ago. I'm talking about when I was growing up, like what town I was living in at the time. You know what I'm saying? They was like the only whole ass niggas I ever met in my life, other than that dumbass nigga in prison. When I was in prison, he used to tell me that nigga, I know your brother. I looked at the nigga, my nigga, we don't even live in Louisiana, fool. And then he got out of prison, and then he got out, right? I was playing ball at Mizzou State. You know what I'm saying? And he was out there hooping. He came in there, right? And he was like, "Hey," and he had a couple dudes. You know, he's from down there. It was like, "Man, don't we know this nigga right here?" I was like, "No, man." And then I seen the dude that got the same name as me and my twin brother. I looked at him and was like, "You talking about this nigga?" Nah, nigga, I don't even know these dudes. Y'all can get the business on the 505 though. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, yeah.
That nigga felt like a fool. He felt so bad in front of his homies, man, and his homies was like, "Man, this nigga cool as hell. He don't fuck with nobody, man. He just come to the gym and just ball." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "This nigga I was telling you about." That was like, "Yeah, that's my boy." Like, we've been knowing each other since then. He's like, "Nah, nigga, that nigga tripping." I was like, "Yeah, he was telling everybody in prison that nigga know me and shit." Like, you don't get your little lying ass out of here.
Yeah, it's different, man. I got
somebody did something
coming from Ohio and moving down south, and it's different kind of brothers. I'm learning that I like the dudes from Georgia too. Dudes from Georgia, they riders.
No
But them
problem,
Geechees, they talk the same stuff the Louisiana dudes do.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nothing wrong with it.
Everywhere I've been, I met some cool people. So from everywhere, like I know some people that stay in Washington, and they from Florida. You know what I'm saying? But living out here in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So
You know, listen, different strokes make
They're
different
different
folks.
folks. Yep.
I'm from Ohio, and I'm used to Ohio dudes. You know what I mean? I could tell you stories about Cleveland, Columbus, Cincinnati, all them. That's why I said I ain't rocking with LeBron, because I done been to Cleveland and Akron and how them dudes are. So you know a certain aspect of how they get down. And
Yeah, that's always. A lot of people don't. A lot of people really think that shit is really fake. What he's saying, dude. People from Cleveland don't fuck with African motherfuckers, man.
you know, people from Dayton don't mess with Cincinnati.
Yep.
We can't stand Cincinnati dudes, and they can't stand us.
Yeah, it's just like that in all these states, dude.
Right.
Only thing
I
I
have
can
one
really
question.
argue is I don't know if you ever heard of this T Price, but Middletown, Ohio, them
Yeah, I
dudes,
remember that.
them dudes down there was confused. They ain't even know what to do. I remember going to Middletown, so that was straight up. We go up Gettysburg, hit Route 4. That not Route 4. End up in Middletown kicking it, man, in the middle of the night. Middle of the night, boy.
Y'all fuck with Columbus niggas? Y'all don't like Columbus niggas?
Now Columbus dudes was all right. It was a Cleveland. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what Cleveland is.
Okay.
Say again, my fault, bro.
I'm listening.
Cleveland was the capital of stealing your motherfucking hubcaps. This back in the day, if you understand what hubcaps was, niggas would take their hubcaps off before they rolled up there.
Oh.
And check it. If you had a Cadillac, they'll steal the emblem off of it.
Wow.
Yes. This is real. You don't believe me? I can get a gang of niggas on here.
Them niggas was doing that down in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, still, you come outside, man, your hubcaps, you have a Chevy Malibu, and they stole the hubcaps. You like, wait a minute. And they was a king. If you had Krager 30 spokes, if anybody know what I'm talking about, they were called two spokes.
Mm-hmm.
You come outside, they couldn't figure out how to get the rims off, so they take your knockoffs. Knockoffs was what you had on the inside hub, the spinner. They would do that shit. I'm like, what nigga would steal the spinners, not the rim? That was Cleveland. Columbus wasn't like that though. And Cincinnati just was haters. So it was what it was.
I know some people. I know a lot of people that I know that have been around from Ohio, and they should tell me some shit, boy.
Yeah, hey, look, man.
But that's cause it's like I said, like all these little places that you just gotta go around, man. You really got towns and stuff like that, and all these states that don't like each other and shit like that. Do you got some places that? Yeah, I was just talking about. I'm cool anywhere. I can go anywhere. You know
it wasn't like it was personal. It wasn't nothing like that. But
right. That was just what the crime was at that time.
Yeah, at that time, T Price, it was nothing like we was like beefing with each other, but at the same time, you were just trying to get your foot in the door on certain things, and you got Dayton Negroes, you had Springfield Negroes, you had Columbus, Cleveland, all them. Sandusky was not Lima was a joke.
Yeah, they got a
Lima saying
Springfield out here, and they got a spring. Yeah, they got a Springfield in Missouri too.
so it it wasn't a like territorial type thing, but everybody knew how everybody else got down.
Yep.
Right. Oh, I have one question for you guys. Who do you think has a better chance to knock off the Nuggets in the NBA Finals, the Heat or the Celtics?
Celtics.
I always have to say Celtics because I want to say Miami, but Miami they already shorthanded as it is. You know
And the
what
Heat
I'm
are small.
saying? But then
That's
again,
true. That's
this is
true.
how But this is how I look at it. If Miami does get there, this is how I look at it. They got somebody who they can't stop. Be like, who on? I know they ain't gonna try to put Bruce. I even though I know Bruce Brown is a great defender, is a good defender. He can't guard Jimmy Butler on the block, bro.
Agreed. And Jeff
You
is so
know,
old. Jeff defender. Jeff
and
Green
Jeff
is
Green
too
is
old.
old, so Porter gonna have to step to the plate. Hold on, let me switch up.
Yeah, Michael Porter, yeah. Hmm. What do you think
Hey,
about that, though?
hey,
Yeah,
hey, G. Is it G Money? I just want I
yeah.
want to be respectful when I'm talking to you. I don't know. Is that
Okay.
how you want to refer to G Money?
Yeah, you can call me G Money. Yeah, yeah.
Listen, that team that they got constructed in Denver is very, very solid.
Yes,
Very,
do.
very solid.
True.
That's
It's
true.
very few leaks in that pipe. You feel what I'm saying? And
True.
I don't think once they get it going and the way they handle, and I thought the Lakers were a well constructed team. We're gonna take out LeBron. We're gonna take out all, what we want to say about LeBron. That was a well constructed team. And they stopped them at every point.
Hmm.
Neither one of the teams in the East can overcome that. Neither one of them.
Yo.
Because you look, we can talk about the Celtics
Denver should be favored.
taking too damn long to get there, taking too damn long to do what they should have did like 4 games ago. And then you look at Jimmy Butler and his flaws. Neither one of them gonna overcome what's waiting for them. Period.
Good. Good points. Good points. Amazing good points. Both teams are very flawed. Miami's problem is that they're small, and also the fact that the Heat 3-point streak comes and goes. And also I love Bam Adebayo, and Bam is a good player. He plays and had some good defensive moments yesterday, but he was trash offensively yesterday. Just absolutely basura. I mean, I don't know. My concern with the Heat is obviously their size. For the Celtics, they're just streaky with the turnovers. The
Yes.
jump shooting comes and goes, and they gotta fix that though.
Only
Maybe why I
consistent,
think
only consistent one I would say that play for the Celtics that I trust is Patrick. He plays great defense for him. And he's the main.
Yeah.
To me, he's one that made. To me, that's a key acquisition. You know what I'm saying? That they got. You know what I'm saying? I like how he plays. You know what I'm saying? You need a player like that on all your team. You know what I'm saying? You need multiple ones actually. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But Dominique just dunked all on me. Lord have mercy. I wish I could get that the version that you was talking about, Keith, but I don't got that one.
Well, what it was, unfortunately, it's because I got a Xbox One and then I got an Xbox S. You know what I'm saying? XS, whatever we want to call it, without the hard drive. You can download that. It'll on the Xbox One, it's not on there, but if you do it on the next generation, it's on there, which is wrong. I think they should change that. But yeah, the new era, my era, Man, that shit is dope, man. It's dope. It go from '83 on up through the Kobe era, on
That's
up to the now. Go from Kobe. It go from the Magic to the Jordan to the Kobe to now.
oh,
The draft, everything is on there.
wow.
Yeah, that I'm not an online type player, so when you playing it just in house offline, you like wow. Even to the point where you drafting Akeem and Olajuwon. All them all them drafts that happened in the '80s. Sam Bowie, all them dudes, them fellas.
Mm.
So yeah, it's kind of a trick bag the way they did it. But
It's still
you
2K.
live and you
but
learn. You live and you learn.
It's still 2K, but
Mm-hmm.
it's still 2K23, but it's got that special feature in it.
Yes, but they only did it for the next gen.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying.
That's where I got lost because I kept saying why it ain't on my Xbox S. Then when I downloaded it on there, and another feature, fellas, just give y'all heads up, get you a Samsung SSD storage. You're gonna pay for it, but you'll be able to download them games on it and be able to. It's just like you having that disc
Mm-hmm.
to sell to another person. You can actually download it on there and do the same damn thing, as long as you copy the file.
Mm.
Just giving y'all a heads up.
I don't have an Xbox. I had one time, and I caught that. I got it one time. I never forget. I bought one. My boy took me to go get one, and man, it lasted like about 2 or 3 months. No, about 2 months. Then it caught the ring of death, and then my boy cleaned it out and everything like that, and then I try to play that bitch again. That shit never came back on. So then I ended up getting the PS3 and shit. And at that time I wasn't tripping because I still had the GameCube. You know what I'm saying? I still had other shit, to play. That was, get my shit going. But yeah, let's move it right along. I'm about to got any last thoughts, man? I just want this shit to be over with, man. We finally gonna see tomorrow who in the hell the Denver Nuggets is gonna play in the NBA Finals.
Right, Denver. Before we end the stream, Denver thought that the moment the Butler nailed people thought the Nuggets thought, we're gonna be at home chillaxing for Game 1. Then Derek White just snatched it out of the Heat's fingers, and now the Nuggets might potentially need to get their plane tickets to Beantown. So, everyone subscribe to my show, The Last Laugh Podcast, with me, Biggie, Prince, and Zach. You can see it also in the private chat. T Prince, you go to T Price. I'm sorry. You can see in the private chat too. My show, The Last Laugh Podcast, with me, Biggie, Prince, and Z. Though thank you for inviting me. You are a A++ channel, great person. You bring the meat and potatoes of each awesome story, and just stay safe, stay healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy Memorial Day too.
Oh yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow, but I got a short day. I don't do too much, man. I'm saving that before I go back home.
Nice. And man, it's gonna be a fun Game 7, fun Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Whoo! Better eat your burgers, your hot dogs, and chillax in the sun. Stay safe, everybody. And subscribe to my show, The Last Laugh Podcast, with me, Biggie, Prince, and Z. Yeah.
Shout out to you anytime.
Shout out. And smash the likes too for Old Head Pod for the chance. So smash the likes for the Old Head Podcast. Smash the likes, everyone, please. It's free.
Oh yeah, but shout out to everybody Lions Den basketball community. Shout out to everybody that came through, man. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man, when I get off, man, and everything. I don't know. I might come on right when the game come on, like, because they just got too many damn commercials, man. That's why I don't be all into it and stuff like that, man. So I shout out everybody that came through, man. Shout out to Keith Cunningham for coming through. Shout out to Money for coming through. Shout out to my twin. Shout out to Mr. Moss for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Ron Time, man. Ron Time Tizzy, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Female, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. And I'm about to call it a night. You know what I'm saying? Get off of here and do what I got to do and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'll holler at y'all later. You have a good night. Like, share, subscribe. You know, even when I do get to, you know, subscribers were YouTube melee, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be the same dude. I ain't gonna switch and do all this other stuff, you know what I mean? But you know, excuse me. I stayed out the last day, you know what I'm saying? And I know I didn't do a sing along and all that stuff on Sunday, but y'all get that tomorrow. But, I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace out.